Yeah. Yeah. That nigga be Christmas. Yeah. Hey. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take a girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at these hoes like she don't notice. Titty sit right, that ass be poking. Sitting in the front cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I pass with an A, but left the with a D.
Start over.
And cut.
Rewind.
Anyway, me personally, I'd rather go to wakes than funerals. We're starting the show right now.
Okay.
Me personally, I'd rather go to wakes than funerals.
Yeah, typically me too.
It's I feel so. What is the difference?
I feel like wakes are for paying your respects. Funeral is like for the family.
Right. So I come through good. You ever go up to the body though and don't really have no connection?
Yeah, definitely.
Just like tap the casket. Heard you had a good one. Like, what do you do if I don't know you like that?
Why are you going up to the casket anyway if you don't know them like that?
I feel like everybody like
That's
you don't
happened to
just
me.
you don't just skip.
I told y'all that story.
casket walk.
Yes, I do. If I don't know you like that, I'm definitely skipping the casket walk. Shitting me?
Sometimes you just get pushed into the line, and that's the only way to get out.
All right.
Trump's so mean. He's like, oh well, gotta do it. Fuck it. While we're here.
Yeah.
But what do? Do you just walk past the casket? Because it's not like you ever seen the motherfucker before.
Well, yeah, you just like, I mean, you could be sad about death in general without knowing the person and just be like, damn, you know?
Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. Stupid.
I'm not doing this.
All right. Well. How's y'all week been? It's been a very eventful week.
Yeah.
It's been a very eventful week. Happy Mother's Day.
Word.
Thank you.
Mother's Day, Dodge.
Thank you.
Dodge called me on Mother's Day. I was like, fuck. Give me a second. It wasn't even 12 o'clock yet. She called me like 10. You don't be calling people looking for Happy Mother's Day wishes?
Is that what I called you for?
I don't know. I seen it.
What did I call you for?
Listen. I don't need this checking. Okay. I just wanted to say
I called you at 12:15.
You called me before 12:15.
I called you at 12:15.
That was me calling you back. It was me calling you back.
Nigga, you ain't.
Yeah, I did. So now it's your first time being wrong today. Keep it up.
I called you 10:15.
Exactly.
And you called me back in 2 hours.
Exactly.
And I called you for what? Did I call you for a Happy Mother's Day?
No, but this is my story. I
I
don't
don't
need your
give a
help.
fuck about your
Fuck,
story.
she already fucked up my story one time.
I don't care about your story.
Yo, this is the type of episode. Welcome back to So Shameless. This is the type of episode we're gonna have today.
It is.
There has to be some fun in here. All right.
I wanna
Been
fight.
dark and dreary for a while.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about life.
Are you?
Back making it. She had to question me. Like, are you? Or is it some type of PTSD? Is it trauma? Makes you laugh? Are you that type? Do y'all laugh when y'all going through some shit?
You gotta laugh to keep from crying. Yeah.
Everyone's,
I try to laugh as much as possible.
I carry shit though. Carry that motherfucker around, be getting bags under my eyes and shit. I be carrying my problems right here.
That's ridiculous.
What the fuck? What's up, man?
What's up?
You ain't talking. You just
What you
like
want
it's just
from
been
me?
a whole motherfucker ever since you started, right?
What you want from me?
Did I? Like, what the fuck?
No, because don't try to make it seem like I called you just for a Happy Mother's Day from you. That don't even make no fucking sense. I called you for this that we're doing right here.
The beefing?
That's what I called for.
The beefing?
No, to be here,
The beefing?
fool.
The beefing,
To coordinate.
You want to fight? Let's do it.
bro.
You want to fight?
I mean, whatever you want to do,
So let's do
I'm
it.
here for. I'm around,
Let's do it.
up and in
Since
this
you wanna fight.
motherfucker.
You want to fight? Fine.
It's been a minute, y'all.
You ready?
I know it's coming. I don't know why though. You know why?
I don't have no idea.
This is Homie Court. In the Shameless justice system, friendship-based offenses are
Y'all don't
considered
need the
especially
soundboard.
heinous.
I hit
These
a
are their
bacon. Was like, yo,
stories.
send me the homie court. Chime, please.
Wow, she came
I need the
ready.
music.
Let's go.
Hear ye.
What's the? You can't be the court.
First of all, don't tell me what to do at my homie court. Trom, you're objective sometimes. Would you like to be the judge? Sure. You in the audience.
The audience don't get the.
Please be quiet. I am starting my opening statement.
Cannot be no
I am starting my opening statement. Trom, do you recall? We've been on this podcast for about 3 years now, right?
Been 4 almost.
Almost 4.
Yep.
Do you recall Tahoe saying that he does not RSVP? Do you recall this?
Yes, I believe so.
You do?
Yes.
And I have had several
It's not
events.
that funny, Melly. You're supposed to be on my side.
Excuse me.
No, it's funny because
Excuse me.
This is nonsense.
Do you recall me having
nonsense.
several events and I'm saying, Tahoe, just RSVP. I send you the link. I be sending y'all links like RSVP. Just let me know that you're there so I can account for you. Yes or no?
Wait, am I a judge or am I on?
You're
on
a
the
judge.
stand?
I'm just.
Am I on the
No, you're not a
stand?
witness.
It sounds like you sound like she's calling you as a witness.
I'm not calling you as a witness. I'm just
Judge as a
asking you.
witness.
I'm just asking you if you recall this happening over the last 4 years at the very least.
I do recall. I just want to be
Okay.
clear on.
No, you're the judge.
Okay.
So I just want to let you guys know that last week after the episode, Tahoe got a phone call from a friend. And
who's the
he
friend?
decided to have this friend on speaker.
Who's the friend?
Your friend.
Which one?
I don't remember her name.
Okay.
What's her name?
Was it Casey?
Yep.
It was Casey. Okay.
Sounds familiar. So this friend,
Nonsense.
they were on the phone talking about her birthday. Just casually. And I'm like, just in the background, talking like, hey girl, how you doing? What's up? I'm like, did he RSVP to your birthday?
She pressed her for the RSVP. She pressed her for RSVP information.
And she said, yeah, he did that. I said, really? I've been trying to get this nigga to RSVP to something for years.
I did not
He swear
RSVP.
to God, he don't RSVP to nothing.
I did not
He
RSVP.
never does it. Like, oh, I don't RSVP. I'm just going to be there. I'm just going to be there. That's what happens all the time.
I
And
did
now
not
I am
RSVP.
still speaking. So you calling your friend a liar?
Yes.
Call her. Call her and tell her she a liar to her face.
Hold up. Let's hear all the facts of the case first.
Exactly.
This is premature call.
Exactly.
So I'm sitting there, Tahoe sitting there with the stuck face.
I was not stuck. I said I
That
did not
nigga
RSVP.
sat there with the stuck face. He was just like, now why would you say that to this girl? That's verbatim.
That is what I said.
He said, why would you say that to this girl?
Because she doesn't realize that you're putting her into a space.
I just asked the
she
question.
Sometimes you just answer. You ain't thinking back like,
Yeah.
oh no, you didn't RSVP.
Oh, wait, hold on.
She's just
Thank you.
Repeating some shit.
Thank you,
Right.
Malcolm. Malcolm said, she said that he RSVP without me even asking because they just having a conversation. But he's
That's not
talking to her
true.
on speaker. No, that is true.
No, he's
and
an
then
op.
I said,
he's an op. The nigga's fat.
thank you,
Don't
Melly.
listen to him.
That is very true. And then I said, wait, he RSVP because he's been telling me for years he don't RSVP for nothing. And she was like, yeah, he RSVP for my birthday. So naturally, I felt some type of way. We done spoke about this on this podcast
RSVP sometimes.
So you have never RSVP to anything
You
that I've
weren't one of the
ever
times.
sent you.
You weren't one of the times, but I come.
That's not the
come.
point. And we
It
have
is the point.
spoken about this on this podcast.
is
The
the
fact
point.
of the matter is you're a liar.
Maybe.
And now you're trying to lie on Casey because you don't want to admit the fact that
What?
you be lying.
How?
You lied
first of
because
all,
you said you
calling
don't
somebody
RSVP.
a liar is very aggressive. I'm not a liar.
You lied in
No.
my face. You
I
just
may
lied in my
have-
face again
I
and
may-
said
by
that you ain't
saying
RSVP.
that maybe I'm a liar was a lie.
Did you RSVP to her birthday?
I don't think so. I don't recall.
Excuse. Oh, you
But
don't recall?
I'm gonna tell you right
she
now.
recalls.
No, how?
She
How?
said it.
Listen, this is
Listen.
a lot of pressure.
Listening.
This is.
Huh?
She's badgering.
Am I?
Hello.
What?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You can't be scared. This is your court.
I'm not scared. I'm allowing her. Well, you were cutting her off, so I'm allowing y'all to just go at it. I got to be fair, right? That's my job.
When somebody who is not used to this conversation, they don't know the dynamic, they don't know nothing else, they don't know that they have to be sure about this answer because this other person's asking them shit is trying to hold you to something based
Right.
on their answer. So it's like, oh, yeah, he RSVP because he came, right? But this is also a friend where I'm just like, yo, I'll be there. So I'm pretty sure I did not RSVP.
She said you RSVP specifically
She does.
before I even I asked
Either
to
way,
clarify.
Either
I'm
way,
like, you
I'ma tell
sure
like
he
this.
RSVP?
Either
She
way,
said
I'm gonna tell
yes.
you. Either way, I'm gonna tell you like this. Sometimes I do RSVP. You know
Oh.
why? Because it's not somebody I'm close to. If it's somebody I'm close to, a lot of times I won't. And I know, like, on the day, yo, you're there, all right, I'm on my way. Oh, you didn't RSVP? I only had 30 plates. Nigga, I'll pay for extra plate. Whatever it is, I'm
Makes
there.
sense.
I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's somebody close, most times I'm not RSVPing.
But you
now, in this particular situation,
You did.
yo, you good?
I'm fine.
Yo, you're not. Can you hold her in contempt or something? This
For
is
what?
Weird.
For
It's
what?
weird vibes.
It's not weird.
It's weird vibes. Listen, at the end of the day, I hold you to a certain level, certain space where no, I might not RSVP.
We're so close of friends that you just completely
I feel like
eliminate
you-
the
I feel like you
RSVP.
Yes.
So I got a couple questions.
Yes.
Do you know how he RSVP'd? Was it by paper? Was it by email? Or was it verbal?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But she
Exactly.
said specifically that he
That
RSVP'd.
he did RSVP.
That's what she specifically said on her own accord. So then I double back and I was like, "Are you sure he RSVP'd? Because he told me he doesn't RSVP to things." And she said, "No, he did do it."
Casey on the phone.
Get Casey on the phone and tell her that you just called her a liar in front of 30,000 people.
Give a fuck.
Call her.
Dun, 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 dun. You think this is funny?
I thought it was something totally different. I forgot all about it.
Yo.
Hello, Casey.
No, ain't no fuck. No, you not. No, don't try to lead the witness. This is my witness.
Okay.
All right, you are now on So Shameless part. No, because this girl's bringing this dumb shit up. Tell the truth.
Casey, he called
Yes.
you a liar in front of 30,000 people.
I want to know, are you absolutely certain and wonder what circumstances this RSVP happened? What are the circumstances? Because she's, yeah.
Stop calling me with this.
Yes. She's calling. She's like, you RSVP for her? You didn't RSVP? I said, I did not RSVP.
We need to know, was it a paper RSVP,
Okay.
electronic?
This will end any. Okay. Listen.
Remember, Casey, he called you a liar first.
He
Reading the witness.
RSVP'd verbally, not like he went and filled out a form online.
Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it.
He called you a liar in front of 30,000 people.
No, I did not. She's lying. She's just trying to prove her point. Thank you
Okay.
very much. I'll hit you later.
All right, bye.
I still don't care.
I think this is the second time she's been wrong today.
No.
We only 10, 15
Nigga
minutes
said
in.
it was rehearsed.
We're only 10, 15 minutes in.
Nigga said it was rehearsed.
Hey, do I win or no?
No.
Do I win or no?
You don't get to
'Cause just
choose.
like with her, so that means I
Who won?
RSVP'd with you too.
You did not.
Yes, if I did the same method of RSVP with you, I'm coming.
You don't tell me.
I'm coming.
That's not an RSVP.
It is apparent according to the person
Not
that
to me.
you referenced.
Not to me.
Please, you guys, y'all do the job.
So we can go to the jury, but I'm gonna have to side with Tahoe on this
This is some bullshit.
because a verbal RSVP is basically the same thing he gave you. I'm
No.
coming.
No.
That's what he told Casey. I'm
No,
coming.
That's not the same.
Casey said it was a RSVP.
Casey, she accepted that. I don't accept that.
Right. So, but it was the same. He was
Oh,
consistent.
it's not funny no more, Calmelli, huh? It's not funny no more.
She's still laughing. She's literally still laughing.
He's consistent with his verbal RSVP. You didn't consider that an RSVP. Casey did, but it was still consistent on what he did.
So I did not treat anybody else better than you.
It wasn't
more
a better.
respectful than
It wasn't
you.
a better conversation. The conversation was never you treated somebody better. The conversation is you said you never RSVP, but you did it.
But he'll let you know that he's gonna pull up. If that's RSVP,
That's not
then
an
that's
RSVP.
different. So,
That RSVP is like, hey, can you give me a verbal RSVP if you're coming? Sure.
all right, we need more votes from the jury.
Why?
Put it in the chat.
Why do we need votes?
Because I'm just the judge.
I thought we needed votes.
I'm
You
not the
asked for
judge
the
and the
votes.
jury.
Ask for the
Fuck
votes.
them.
We got two.
Oh,
two
now
for
it's fuck
Tahoe.
them. So after you called Casey a liar, now it's fuck the Discord. Okay.
Fuck every.
They're on your side. They're actually on your side.
Only two.
Why are you trying to make me wrong?
You wrong for saying fuck them. And y'all see what y'all get when y'all on his side, right?
They're on your side.
Yeah. Now you don't win that based on how this came back around after years. Look, Tahoe wins. This one looks like mad dejected. Tahoe wins this one.
That's how you reading it. Why are you reading people words like that?
Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the
After you
Discord.
said fuck them?
Shout out to the homie court. Yeah, because when you're wrong, you're wrong. They're
Who, me?
unbiased. They're unbiased. When you're wrong, you're wrong.
Okay.
Yo, what's
You
up
can
with
have
y'all
it.
out there, man?
You can
How
have
y'all
it.
feeling out there? You on your way to work? Do you eat your little bagel? Y'all eat? Do y'all eat butter on your bagel? Mm-mm. They have like cream cheese and shit.
Yeah, I prefer butter.
What is them other things that they be putting on bagels?
Like what?
Scotia? What is it?
Lox.
Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah, I don't
is
know what
that?
the fuck that is.
They be putting stuff on there.
Yeah.
Salmon
Oh, smoked salmon?
on a bagel on a cinnamon raisin?
What?
Yeah, not cinnamon raisin on plain though.
All right, so what goes on a plain bagel?
You gotta toast it and put butter on it.
I heard somebody say that butter was very ghetto.
It is.
Somebody told me butter on a plain bagel is like will get you thrown out their house. Like you need to have some stuff. It's like non-culture.
That's what niggas from the hood get for breakfast. You get a some butter bread, butter bagel, butter in a bun.
That's what I thought.
It's
I said
disgusting.
that, but that's like black. It's like yo,
That's
what's wrong
nigga
with
shit.
you?
Yeah, I don't
shit.
do that.
So y'all don't get jelly?
Nah.
Sometimes.
You're not a sweet guy.
Pause.
Where's your mind?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't like jelly because it's too messy. Usually, I'm eating butter. I mean, eating a bagel when I'm on the move. You know what I mean? You rushing to work or whatever. I don't need jelly sliding all up and down my
Not
shirt.
sliding. What about poppy seed? Sesame seed. Sesame seed. What do you put in
Disgusting.
sesame seed?
I don't
Sesame
do
seed?
sesame seed.
I hate sesame seeds.
Those are white ones, right?
I do cinnamon raisin or plain. That's it.
Same.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all are stuck in like weird. So
I don't eat breakfast like that. I'm not a breakfast person.
no
so
bacon,
none
egg,
of
and
that.
cheese.
I don't eat eggs.
Word? How
I'm
come?
learning so much about people today.
Yeah, right?
I never liked them. It started with the smell. I couldn't stomach the smell. It literally make me like dry heave. Like, ugh, I hated it. And then when I was a kid, my cousin's aunt made us breakfast.
By the way, you lost a homie called Gad.
You want to lose the show? Because I could go home.
We know.
Listen.
No, he said that he was on Tahoe side and he asked the people
I
them to
asked
judge.
for the jury's opinion.
And they said,
And yeah, it looks
yeah.
like it's unanimous.
it's fine. He could have it. No, so I was so if you know anything about growing up Caribbean, there's certain things as a child you can't do, which is like anything. You can't have a thought process for yourself. You can't think. You can't speak. You can't do shit. And
Why I do?
my cousin's aunt, we were at her house. We spent the night for the weekend, and she made us breakfast. And she was a pastor, so she had church in the house. Very Guyanese shit.
God.
And then she made us breakfast and was like, "Go eat the breakfast." So I said, "Hey, auntie."
I'm sorry. You mean she had a bunch of people in the living room and held mass?
Yeah, they with like folding chairs and shit.
Oh,
Like she
well.
had like a church in the house.
We need
yeah.
to stop
Yeah,
down for
yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
a house population church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They be tithing?
I don't remember. I was mad
That's
young.
fine if they type it.
But so she made us breakfast and I was just like, "Hey, auntie, I don't eat eggs." And she was like, "If it's on the plate, you gonna eat it."
Oh.
And I'm just like,
got aggressive.
"Okay, but I just don't eat eggs." Like, not trying to be disrespectful. I'm like, I don't eat them. Like, I'll eat everything. I just don't eat eggs. And she was like, "You cannot leave the table until y'all finish eating." And then we didn't finish eating because I didn't eat the eggs because I don't eat eggs. And she took me and my cousin and she put us in a room and she closed the door. Was like, "Y'all cannot leave this room until you finish all your food." Now the eggs is cold. My cousin, she ate eggs. So she's like, "Don't worry, Dash, I'm going to eat them for you." So she's crying,
Why, she was
eating
big?
cold eggs. And I'm crying because I feel bad because like she's doing it for me. But we were in that room for hours. By the time we got out of that room, it was dark
Yeah.
outside. Like we was in that room for
From
hours.
breakfast to night?
We was in that room for hours.
I've done that before.
And
I
I've
will wait it out.
Yo.
I'm like, word? All right.
I will never forget, like, when I finally went home, I ain't never heard my mama curse somebody out so crazy before in her life. She went off. I never been back to that lady house ever again in my life. But yeah, like, she definitely locked us in the room. Like, "Nah, you gonna eat this shit."
Wow.
"Ma'am, I don't eat eggs. Like, what you want me to do? I'm
I don't
sorry."
know where to go with this. I was gonna go into best breakfast foods, and then I wanted to go into toxic moms. Maybe we could switch it up. Let's do the breakfast food. Trom, top 3 breakfasts.
French toast.
With what? With what? Can't just be French. It's just French toast.
I mean, that's the main, that's
With
the main
what?
thing.
With what? With breakfast.
So
French toast is not breakfast. It gotta have something else on.
I'll do like some turkey sausage or some shit like that. Chicken apple sausage. Turkey bacon.
Damn, all of those things.
No, I'm saying one of those things.
Oh, so you trying to you can't keep switching shit up going from
Ow.
this stuff can't be on your next breakfast.
What you mean?
I need
I gotta
a
pick one?
plate. Yes, pick one, put it
All right.
on this one, and put something else on the next one.
All right, so top 3, French toast with chicken apple sausage and what else? Like some fruit, some shit, right?
Chicken and apples. Who put that together?
I don't know, but the shit is fire. So, in no particular order, another fire breakfast is like shrimp and grits or catfish and grits.
There we go.
Nigga.
There we go.
Yeah.
You
Put a
got
little cheese in the grits.
Salt?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
so
some salt.
and on your grits, no sugar grits.
Salt and pepper, no sugar. Salt, pepper, maybe cheese, but don't gotta be. That's optional. Some toast, and then I'll do some fresh squeezed orange juice. You know what I mean? Yeah, or mimosa. You know.
Fresh squeeze.
Yeah, fresh squeeze.
Y'all
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
money. How long you been drinking fresh squeeze? I never had that.
You know,
But
I mean, you asked me for my
I'm
top
just
3.
saying, like, when did you convert?
I don't do this
when
all
did
the
you go
time.
from Tropicana to squeeze and shit?
Only when I'm in a restaurant. I don't do that shit in the crib. Third option would be like some fire pancake, like some I can't eat everybody's pancakes, but like if you do pancakes with like bananas or blueberries in them or some shit like that, but it gotta be like, I don't like everybody's, because sometimes you go, when you order it, they'll put like the blueberries on top of the shit. I'm like, nah, the blueberries gotta be cooked in the batter. You know what I mean?
Oh, you take this shit seriously.
Yeah,
you take
hell
this
yeah.
pancake seriously.
Absolutely.
You want a whole the whole plate pancake?
Yeah, I'll do that. And then a separate plate with some scrambled eggs and cheese on the side. A little turkey sausage or some shit. Yeah, yeah.
Josh?
I don't eat breakfast. Like everything that just came out of your mouth, I don't eat none of that shit.
None of that?
Why?
No
I'm not a
grits?
breakfast eater. I definitely don't eat grits.
You never.
I had my first grit a couple years ago. It was fire, but I'm not gonna order it
You
anywhere.
never like waffles?
Waffles are cool. I'll eat
But you had
waffles
it
for
for
lunch.
Yo, she gotta go against the grain. Like,
I'm not. I'm just telling you about me.
Like chicken and waffles?
Not really, because I don't like sweet chicken. Because you know, like once the syrup touches the chicken, it just changes the whole dynamic.
I
for
never
me.
mix foods.
Yeah, so like I don't. For the most I will eat, like I'll do like a bagel with cheese, turkey bacon, hot sauce, and ketchup. That's like my go-to breakfast sandwich.
Hot sauce in the morning?
Yeah, but I don't eat it in the
Wicked,
morning.
That's aggressive.
Wicked. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like I don't eat breakfast in the morning. Like when you say morning, you thinking like 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Like I won't eat breakfast, like a breakfast sandwich, until like 11:30, 12. My first thing I gotta have in the morning is coffee. Coffee first, and then anything else is second. I'll eat a cheeseburger at 11 o'clock. Like I don't fuck with breakfast like that.
Does Parker eat breakfast?
Yeah, she does every morning. It's breakfast. Can I have breakfast?
All right, hold on. This Zoom thing that we have going on, is this emergency right now? We have to do it right now, right?
Yeah.
God, I had a whole thing.
Run it back.
So we stopped that talking about breakfast.
I'm not going back into breakfast after we have dinner. I'm about to get to this person and her thing. We got to get her in now, right?
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Carla.
Can we record the Zoom? Can we press record on our Zoom?
Isn't it already recording?
I don't believe so. Okay, so to the listeners, huh? You can record on there? Are you sure? All right, so to the listeners, there's some shit going on today. Basically, a listener letter we have to do early because she doesn't have much time. I guess maybe she's under duress. Maybe the guy's going to get in the car.
She's at work.
I think she just got off. She only has
Yeah.
like 15, 20 minutes.
Great.
And then she's got to go. So I'm like, yo, is he going to pick you up? I need to know. I don't even know if I have enough details for this.
Yeah.
Did you read all the texts and all that? Did you read them all?
No, I didn't. I was at
did.
work all day.
They
But
weren't
I'm
in a
gonna-
particular order, but I did read them.
I'm gonna read the listener letter. We're gonna get Carla in here, and
We don't know
yeah,
if she wants to be anonymous, but I guess it's too late for that.
that was anonymous. You don't read the chat.
Oh, my bad.
Your niggas not gonna get me tight
I
today.
laughed mad hard too, son.
Fucking dumb.
I feel so stupid.
Niggas ain't read the chat.
Oh,
Carmel, you're fired.
that was just put in the chat 6 minutes ago.
Come on.
I don't be on the phone while we recording.
Come on. All right.
That's the problem.
Turn up the. I turned off the speaker on there, so I won't be able to hear.
All right, so I'm reading. Should I read?
Carl.
Yeah. Give me
Okay.
a second. Let me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Mother's Day. I'm a mom, but we don't have kids together. I'm working a 16-hour shift, and he's out with his BM and kids. We had a conversation the other day, and I asked if he helped his kids celebrate their mom and what that looked like. His exact response was, "Hell no. I don't think." What? Hell no. I don't. They just go to Walmart and get her something. A couple of days after, he goes to take his daughter to get something for her. Cool. Mother's Day, we're chatting, and I find out he's having dinner with her and the kids. He didn't mention it beforehand. No heads up. I found out because I asked what he was up to. It's the lack of respect and accountability for me. I think this right here did it for me. Feedback, please. And then we have text messages from the boyfriend. Basically, he's saying that he could have lied, but he didn't. He told her straight up. She said, out of respect, you could have given me a heads up. You're in a relationship. You take your BM out. I find out while you're there. It's just food with the kids, nothing more.
Hold on. Come on. Let's act this out because that way
All right,
know
do it.
Who's what. So start from the top. I could have lied, but there's no need.
Is that the first one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I could have lied, but there's no need. So am I cheating?
That's not a question for me.
Yo, can you freaking stop?
Out of respect, you could have given me a heads up. That's what it's about.
It's just some food. Damn.
I can. You're in a relationship. You take your BM out and I find out while you're there.
It's just some food with the kids. Nothing more. You don't even trust me at all, bro.
This isn't about trust. Not this one.
So what is it about? I could have lied, but there's no need. Am I cheating? How is that the second one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Good. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Wait, you on the wrong page. Oh, no, I see that at the top. This is something. It really is. This is what I'm thinking.
Oh, my God. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm always doing something in your eyes, though, man.
You remember telling me the other day that I was trying to have a conversation with you so there's no surprise? This is a surprise.
It surprised me, too.
You're in a relationship. You take your BM out and I find out why you're there.
I didn't want to stay in the crib all day.
I'm not tripping, but I remember asking you the other day about Mother's Day tradition for y'all, and your response didn't include you taking her out to dinner. So you taking out your BM, Joshua?
No, my kids are with me. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
This is something it really is. Where I'm at. All right, boom. So this what we doing now? Or you doing, I should say?
It's Mother's Day. Chill out, bro. I didn't want to stay in the crib. Oh, wait. So that was messed up. So that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. It's
The
all
end.
messed up now. Ma,
Scene.
you tripping.
Bugging the fuck out.
You bugging out your...
Hey, Carla.
Carla, you here?
Hi.
What is wrong with you?
What is your beef, ma'am?
What's wrong with me, y'all?
Yes.
Please explain.
You couldn't have told me beforehand.
He told you. What if they just found out? What if on the way, like, yo, you want to go pick up me and the kids, we going out to eat. You want to come? He's supposed to say, nah, let me call my girlfriend and ask her permission first? Or does he have any type of, like, authority as a human being?
Nah, he didn't have to call me before he decided to go. But we're already texting, we're already having communication. He could have said, like, hey, like, this is what's happening. What if I was out too and we just run to each other inside the restaurant?
Okay, so you feeling like he omitted the information.
He did.
Wait, did he eat already? Or did they just sit down and order and they're waiting for the food?
I have no idea. I didn't get into all that. I just know that I'm like, what you up to? And he's saying, oh, I'm out to eat with my BM and my kids. And I'm just like, you couldn't have just told me about that?
He
He
just
did.
Where did they eat?
I wasn't asking all these questions. I was mad.
Nah, that
No,
shit
that's
is important.
It is important.
Because if they went to Applebee's, I don't think you'd be as mad as
Right.
if they went to Ruth's Chris.
Right. Was it Houston's or Chick-fil-A? Like, we need to, you know what I mean?
This shit is important, nigga.
Am I just getting something to eat, or are we having a nice meal, candles?
Who paid for it?
Carla,
Probably paid for it.
That's nice.
As he
It's Mother's
should
Day.
on Mother's Day, yeah.
Car-
Should pay for it though. I do. Like I agree. I'm not saying it's an issue. It's really not an issue if they're cordial and they go out together and he paid for it. It's just like it was a surprise to me. We had this conversation the other day just so that I could be prepared for what that day would look like. And I feel like he was hiding. It was like
so So do you feel like it was planned?
You could have called me and told me.
Do you feel like this was planned?
I feel like it was planned.
So you feel like he lied to you?
I feel like he lied. I feel like it was planned. I feel like he was not trying to come out and tell the truth.
So why you with him?
No, wait. Yes, two. But
If you think your nigga's a liar.
But yeah, this is my problem. This is my issue, Carla. Did he have to? Be real. Are you jealous or like aggressive when it comes to him, baby mamas? Do you not like that whole situation? Do they argue all the time? Like, is there some angst between him and his baby mother that kind of makes you feel a way?
I support their co-parenting relationship. I think that I'm okay with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Out of respect, because he's in a relationship. That's why I think it should have been a conversation. But comparing from what he's saying, he's always saying how he don't deal with her. Their son's birthday party was just recently. It's like, oh, I'm never doing anything else with her again, this, that, and third. But you end up out to eat, and that doesn't make any sense.
Does you say I'm never doing anything with her again? Why? Is there more to the story? Like, does he act like he hates her, and then you see him like fucking with her, and it kind of is confusing? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yes. So he acts like he don't want. It's just all about the kids or whatever the case may be, and it's some type of issue or whatever. Whenever they're around each other, it seems to always be an issue. But then, like with his son's birthday party, they decided to do it together, and then now other than like they're deciding to do it together. I just feel like he could have had a conversation with me beforehand, but the feedback just lets me know also.
But what if it was spontaneous and there was no conversation to have?
Right.
That don't sound right to me.
What time? what time of day was it?
What time of the day was it?
Yeah.
It was after 5 o'clock.
Y'all live together?
We don't.
So afterwards, he went back to his house?
He did.
Allegedly. Or are you sure? You made him FaceTime and like spin the cameras around and check the room?
Nah, I ain't do all that.
All right, I have a question. Do you feel like this would have happened if you didn't have to work?
I don't know. Probably not.
So do you feel like it was like she's at work so I could just do this and it's not going to be a problem?
It's not a problem, though. He can do that. That was okay. Like, I just don't like how the situation went.
I have a question.
Me too. Go ahead.
And then Trom has a question. I hope you have a couple more minutes.
Yeah, I did.
When he said, so I could have lied, does that trigger anything for you? Like, have y'all had lying issues before? Trust issues?
Yes. A lot of trust issues.
Okay, and where do they stem from? Is it like cheating? Has he cheated? Is it things with the baby mother? Like, are there things that you kind of just don't trust about their relationship overall?
I think, just recently, not too long ago, I went through his phone and saw some messages that he was exchanging with another female. But he doesn't seem to be honest all the time. Like, I got to drag conversations out of him so that we can kind of reach a point where we can really discuss situations that are taking place. So it's just like him not being honest, but also it's him not taking accountability for the fact that, yeah, I could have gave you a heads up. He acting like I'm tripping too.
So Tahoe basically asked the question I asked about the trust issues because my initial thought was, give him the benefit of the doubt. But now I'm realizing there's trust issues. So if you look at it as an isolated incident, if there weren't trust issues, you should have given him the benefit of the doubt. At the bottom of all of this is the trust issues and the fact that you think he's a liar and there's some past deceit that's going on there. And that's what you got to tackle. Don't look at this as an isolated incident because he wasn't wrong for this specific incident, but in the grand scheme of your relationship, it rubbed you the wrong way. And so he's defensive about it because he's looking at this isolated incident like he didn't do nothing wrong, but you're looking at it like this is how you are, and it's a trust factor, and so y'all got to tackle that. Get to
I
the
love
root.
the fact that all my niggas is in therapy. Come on, Trom.
yeah.
Can I?
little
Okay,
bit.
a little bit. Because I
Carla.
almost got back on it.
Carla, how do you feel about that? I'm gonna tell you right now. If my baby mother goes out, if my girl goes out with her baby father and tells me they're out to breakfast, I'm gonna say, get me something, because I know she don't. It's not happening. Like, but I understand how you feel, and the reason why is because I've been in situations where I just wasn't sure. And not being sure, not having sure footing will leave you thinking about everything.
Yep.
Everything is an issue. And so I'm not telling you you're wrong. I think that I'm trying to bolster what Trom said. Y'all need to have different conversations. And now, if y'all have that conversation, he needs to realize everything about the way he handles you because of his indiscretions or the things that he's done before needs to be more pro trust and pro confiding in you and making sure that you feel, good,
secure,
and
safe,
until y'all get past those things. Because until then, if he gets off at 5 and it takes him 10 minutes to get home and he gets home at 5:25, you might not ask him where he was at, but you're gonna wonder.
You gonna think it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to have deeper relationship conversations, mama.
Can I ask a backstory question real quick?
I have a question too. So my question is that we've had that conversation, about how he handles me since the situation has happened and stuff, right? So we had that conversation about like helping me feel secure and moving forward. So was this not the opportunity for him to exercise that?
Right. I have a question. Have you met his baby mother yet?
I haven't met his kids yet. It's just
Yeah. Damn. That's a lot.
How long y'all been together?
it's a lot because it's when he is with his kids, he'll text me and stuff like that, but it seems like an issue when it comes to answering the phone, and it's just.
How long have you guys been dating?
Huh?
How long have you guys been dating?
We've been dating for we've known each other for 6 years, and then on and off for 6 years, situationship, just back and forth, but it's official for 6 months now.
Nah, I mean, because 6 years is a lot of time, but 6 months is not a lot of time. So it's that wiggle room of moving differently. You know what I mean?
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I hate when things get serious and then I'm expected for everything to be super serious,
Right.
And super I gotta jump all the way in. You gotta meet my mom now. You gotta meet this. You gotta meet that. I'm supposed to be doing this. Where's the key to my house? There's
Right, because you I did 6 years already, nigga.
I'm kind of used to the way we're progressing, and now I'm under all of this pressure. But I disagree with you. 6 years? He's been keeping them kids away from her? 6 years?
That's OD.
That's
Can I ask a
We've been in a relationship, so this is our first
Yeah, but after 6 years.
No. I get that. I have a question. How old are his kids? Give me a range. Are they elementary, junior high?
No, they're teenagers.
They're teenagers. And you've been around for 6. So you've been around since they was about 6. Shit.
Yeah.
This shit sticky.
Yeah, I understand that you kind of don't feel. I don't think that he's moving right.
I don't think that he's moving right, but I think. Can I ask you another question? I'm all up in your business, but I just need to know.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
So, was his baby mother his last girlfriend? Official girlfriend?
Not really.
That sound like a yes.
How many girls did you cheat on him with?
Right. How many girlfriends he had while y'all was fucking with each other in them 6 years?
Okay, so he's never been in a relationship while I was dealing with him.
Okay.
He's never been in a relationship. So while him and his baby mother, and this can be a thing, but while him and his baby mother was parting ways, but they were still transitioning out of their living situation, is when we started to deal with each other.
Let me say, 6 months is still fresh for y'all to learn each other and how to be
relationship.
considerate to each other. How you move in a committed relationship is totally different than how you move in a situationship as far as being considerate. He needs to understand your concerns, right? So the way I can see the defensiveness in his tone, and that's because he feels like you're accusing him of running a red light when all he did was bust a U-turn. He needs to know what you're really mad at. And what you're mad at is the whole trust factor, is the deep-rooted part. Y'all got to tackle that. Y'all got to talk about that so he doesn't think that it's just about this one thing. He needs to see the bigger picture, or else he's going to be defensive about that one thing. He's going to be like, yo, I ain't running red light. But that's not the thing. It's something more than that on your mind, but you got to express that to him.
2 more questions. Y'all live in the same city? All 3 of y'all?
Very closely. So him and I, we do. And she's like 30 minutes out.
What's the second one?
All right, I'm going to be honest.
What?
I think he's still fucking with her.
I just need to know.
Why?
I don't know. I feel that way.
Nah, I don't think he fucking with her.
Yeah, we can't say that.
I
don't
do.
think he fucking with her. I mean, I can't say. Neither one of us can say. That's
No,
my
we can't.
problem.
I'm just telling you, like, you know, like when you hear things and you like, you
Why
spidey
you gonna
senses
do this to
start
that
clicking.
girl? I think he's still fucking her.
It don't sound
You
like
don't
that
have
to me.
you don't have no nothing.
Because what's the difference? First of all,
It's Mother's Day.
is it?
It was.
Oh, you talk about
it was
no,
Mother's
because
Day.
I feel like this is what I feel like. I feel like sometimes we get letters and we say things, and you know I like to say things to people. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would say if you wasn't on the phone, because this is how I feel. I feel like it's very, very sticky, and I also feel like it's hard to, like Charm was saying, it's hard to transition from a 6-year situationship into a committed relationship with the same person, because people don't understand that rules change, expectations change, everything changes. If y'all had a certain relationship for 6 years of a status quo, 6 months is not going to erase the 6 years of that status quo, which is the reason why I'm a little bit skeptical, because y'all already have trust issues after 6 months, after fucking with each other for 6 years. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, I think a deeper conversation needs to be had. Like what Trauma saying, like, I think there's something
Niggas
missing
is
here.
Pussy. I'm telling you what it is.
What?
He's pussy. And I'm not talking about as a gunslinger, no shit like that. When you got a baby mother, you got multiple kids with, you're scared of certain shit that she could trigger. Like, you got to see your kids. She's in your life. You don't want her to take you to child support. You don't want her to up your child support. You don't want to trigger certain shit. So yeah, you hate her, but you don't want to tell her you hate her.
Okay.
You don't want to. It's like, so you like, oh, it's Mother's Day.
Let me do something before she violate my shit.
You know what I'm saying? I take you. Oh, do I call my girl and then my girl's beefing? I got her over here. I don't want to go through all that because I'm trying to get away from her, because she's the only one that can really violate my shit.
True.
She's the only person in life. I can lose my job, get another job. I can lose my crib, get another crib. I can lose my girl, get another girl. This chick right here, I can't get rid of. So I gotta stay in line over here. And personally, since you was a situationship for mad long and you only been in 6 months, you don't hold that type of weight, and you know it. And that shit is fucking with you. But he's pussy, so he can't tell you, like, yo, I'm under pressure. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I get
She
that.
got my balls in the vice.
Yeah.
So he's trying to tell you, yo, calm the fuck down while I handle this shit over here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep, though. It's not that deep, because, nigga, you've been riding for mad long. Just ride. He's like, yo, she wasn't even my last girl. You was fucking with me behind the other girl that I was just with, and I ain't tell her about her. So why I'm come tell you about this one? And man,
let me add to that. Everything you said is
you
spot on,
absolutely
right?
right.
I want to add to that because he hasn't been in a serious relationship in over 6 years, right?
Right.
Now it's 6 months in. It's different. What you got to focus on the words that he kept repeating. I was not cheating. Why are you acting like I'm cheating? When you're new in a relationship and you haven't been in a relationship in a while, you think about that as like, I'm doing everything right as long as I'm not cheating. A person that's new to relationship doesn't realize, there's a
Understand the
lot
nuance.
more
Yeah.
to being considerate to another person than just not cheating. There's a lot more to that. You have to help him through that. You got to talk to him about expectations, about transparency, and help him to be overly transparent, because there's trust issues there. So now he has to know that he needs to be overly transparent than he normally would. That's not going to be a given 6 months in, and he's not a relationship nigga.
True.
and I think you suckered him into a relationship.
Not you sucking him into a relationship. What she do?
I think she really like, yo, she's watching this nigga like, yo, I'm about to not fuck with you now. He's like, yo, you my girl, yo, come on, let's keep it real, let's be serious.
No, I stopped messing with him. We wasn't messing with each other for over a year, and he came back.
Okay.
Talking about how much he loved me and how he wanted to be in a relationship.
He got kicked out?
Now he got kicked out.
Nah, I'm just playing.
This is multiple layered, but I think that in this situation, just let him off with a slap on the wrist. He alright. He alright.
Nah, I think that definitely. I definitely think that y'all gotta have a kid conversation, but I'm scared that he will feel pressured into that because it's like, yo, I've been fucking with you for mad long. You ain't been on it like this. Now I'm on. You my girl now. Like, yo, why you in my body? So I'm scared that he's gonna feel pressured into all of this, and he's already feeling pressured from the other side.
Right. Take it slow. I mean, not too slow, but take it a little bit slow. It's hard to come from a 6-year situationship into a relationship. Yo, that shit is not fun.
Take some mushrooms together and just sit in the dark and talk.
Yeah.
That sound fire.
I'm dead serious, because then y'all start saying shit that really matters.
Word.
You know?
Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla. Good luck.
I appreciate y'all feedback.
All right. Take care. All right. Yeah, you can stop the recording.
And you can mute them because you know they about to jump in and start talking. These niggas.
Mother's
That was
Day
a lot.
drama.
Mother's Day drama.
Mother's Day drama.
It's funny. I'm talking and all my fucking therapy sessions is coming out.
Yep. That's how you can hear it, right?
yeah.
That was me for years. Like the first 2 years, I'm in here therapizing and shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see things in a different perspective now. I'm like, oh shit. Nah.
That's
Enlightenment.
what it is.
It's
Yeah.
enlightenment.
Okay. We have a bunch of topics. I have maybe 11. So let's
Okay.
just run through these shits. I got cursed out several times. I got cursed out today. People was calling me a simp. People was calling me all types of weak nigga.
What you do now?
Yo, you have your daughter doing all kinds. So I was on Mr. Let Go's show
Oh God.
today, and he's pretty good. Yo, he's pretty good at what he does. I don't
He
agree
backs
with
you into a
most
corner?
things he says. No, I don't agree with most things he says, but he definitely got me in certain ways.
Okay.
Right now, did y'all see the video of Ari Fletcher
Oh
twerking
God.
in front of her child
Yeah.
In the club.
in a something like a club? Now, I personally didn't see nothing wrong with it.
What part?
The twerking. The reason why I didn't see nothing wrong with it, and Tron, did you see this?
I saw it.
Is because that was a private rental space. She rented. That wasn't a public club. That was her and her family.
But there was a
The
nigga
person
in
that
the
was
back
too-
smoking hookah.
The person, I think
That
that he
could've
was
been-
with
yeah.
them. Like, you don't know, she can't go everywhere. But we can't be family. You don't have no niggas in your family. I get that. And I told Let Go that would have been the one thing that would have been something to me, right? Is that you smoking around my kid inside. But this is Florida or wherever they at. Who knows what the rules there? I don't know. But he's like, yo, who's these dumb bitches? They all single in here, and they stupid. They letting her twerk. They all twerking in front of this kid.
Really?
And I'm like, the one that's on her, that's her mother. The one that's the one that's rubbing on her back, that's her mother.
Wow.
He's like, see, so she comes from a family of dumb bitches.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Wow.
I want to know what y'all think about this.
Oh, you go ahead.
nah, go ahead, Tron.
I don't see nothing wrong with the being in the club or the twerking for different reasons. The club, like you said, Tahoe, they probably rented the spot out. You can have day parties. I've had kids parties in a club before, just during appropriate hours. I've had a baby shower, been to a baby shower in a club, so and there's kids there. So because it's a club, that don't mean nothing, especially if it's a private event, right? The other thing is, the optics was bad. You twerking and then a little kid walks by. The optics is bad. I could see how it could look like, oh, that's crazy, right? But then I also think about West Indian culture, Caribbean culture. Like, we shake our, like, you know, the girls, they grow up shaking their ass. And their parents do it too. And you go to carnival and all that, it's part of your culture. Obviously, it's different than American culture, but it's nothing wrong with it if that's how your family gets down. If that's how y'all get together at your family gatherings and you shake your ass, that's African traditions, that's Caribbean traditions. So twerking is a little bit different, but it's still the fucking same.
He mentioned
In the comfort of your family situation.
He mentioned the fact that the child will now see his mother in a somewhat whorish light, and the fact that she's now bent over, and then he'll start emulating it or start thinking. I don't know if he actually said thinking sexual thoughts, but I was kind of like, man, that's his mom. He's just looking at his mom dance.
Yeah.
He's 2-3 years old. he ain't thinking about it sexually. Like I don't think
Yeah.
sexual thoughts at 3 years old.
Yeah, no,
Dodge,
no,
what do
no.
you think?
This is where I'm a little bit more prudish than people may expect. I just think that there's certain things that I wouldn't do in front of kids. Like even in Caribbean culture, like I understand like you wind your waist a little bit, you know, whatever, but I'm not trying to see you drop down into a split and you pussy popping on a handstand either, because I think that's a little bit too much also. Like I think that there's a way to dance and have fun and still be appropriate when there's children around. And if there are little kids around, there's a multitude of things that I'm dead ass just not gonna do. And that's just me. And it's not a sexual thing, it's just an appropriateness thing. Like I just don't think that that's
Let me ask y'all a
appropriate.
question. Because I got stuck in a way. When I see a video of a mom with her camera up in her house and she's twerking crazy for the camera and there's a child in the room, I have a problem with that. I feel like it's weird. Like, why would you be doing this in front of your child? So now what is the difference? Because maybe y'all can help me with it, because I'm like, yo, this is a family setting. They just having fun. It happened. It's not like that's just the behavior all day, but I'm pretty sure Ari Fletcher shakes her ass wherever she can. Right? It's
Well,
the
that's
most
her
beautiful ass in
thing.
the world. But,
That's her thing.
it is her thing. So what do you know? Is there a difference, Trump, between doing it in the crib with a camera, the kid in the room,
I
and
agree.
then doing it here?
There
at an
is a
event?
difference.
I think there's a difference. It's like it's premeditated. You're setting up a camera and you twerking and you're doing this for likes and attention and all that. It's just, versus a celebratory event, and you're out and that's just how you dance. Now, like Dodge said, like, yeah, I'm prudish also. I wouldn't want to see my kid in that kind of environment, but I ain't gonna get mad at, because I understand Caribbean culture. I understand African culture. And you can move your waist, and it's not viewed as a sexual movement. You know what I mean? So, but personally, I don't like it, but I wouldn't judge somebody. Now, if you're talking about setting up a camera, a fucking tripod in your bedroom, and the little kids there, it does feel a little different. You know what I mean?
It does feel different.
It
Josh.
feels different because the intentions are different. There's one thing if you're out, like I understand it's a family set and there's music playing, you with your mother, you dancing. Twerking on your mother is wild to me, but I'm gonna leave that the fuck alone.
Wow.
I just think that like that's what you're doing in that type of environment. It's a party celebratory environment. Like you got caught in the moment, you dancing, somebody pull out a camera, fine. But when you in your house, that was very intentional. It was thirsty as hell. Like you use this as an opportunity to, like you said, like it's like I hate the word clout. I hate it. But it is a clout type of a situation. Like you just doing it for attention. Like pay attention to your baby, bitch. Like why is you shaking your ass on the couch right now? The baby want to watch Coco Melon, but they can't because you all in the fucking way.
Yeah, doing it for the gram is way different. And then you gotta understand all cultures are different. Like I spend a lot of time in New Orleans now. You know what I mean? My fiance's family, yo,
that shaking ass culture is a different shaking ass
They do the
culture.
shit around the kids. The kids is doing it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
That shit's
but
different.
it's not sexual. It's part of their culture. And then on top, mind you, like you said, Dars, a lot of times I'm looking at it like, yo, this is wild, inappropriate, right? But these kids don't grow up any more promiscuous than a kid in New York or Brownsville that grow up milli rocking. You know what I mean? Like it's not like they're growing up fucked up. Like it's just part of their culture, and it's usually not looked at as a sexual way.
You know what? I think I wouldn't have been as mad about the twerk if it was just a twerk by itself.
What was it?
Because she twerked on her mom, like because it was on somebody, I think that made me cringe more than if she would have did it by herself. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Why?
Because I don't know, like adding, like just having a person there, like with New Orleans culture, like they will go in a circle and everybody's shaking ass, but I don't see them shaking ass on each other.
Right.
You understand? Like I don't know why.
Mom, though.
That makes it worse, bro. There's nothing I could think of that make me want to shake ass on a mother, a stepmother, a auntie, nothing.
I agree.
I two-step. I'm that's my
was
nigga
like-
side. I'm two-stepping with my aunties. Like I'm just like, hey
That is
auntie.
bugged out.
Or I'll do like a little one of these when
But
the
the
old
thing is-
lady
These
go
moms
low.
be mad young though, right
But
now.
my thing is twerking a sexual thing?
No, I don't think that is sexual.
So then why are we bugging that it's a mom? It's not sexual. It's
no,
a dance.
it doesn't matter if it's on my. I don't think that it should have been on anybody at a family function. Like, if you're gonna dance at a family function, like, if you in Caribbean culture, we playing soca music, everybody winding up their waist. Nobody is just gonna be winding up their waist on their mother like that. Like, niggas gonna be like, that's nasty. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you not about to just jukes on your parents.
Agree.
That's weird to me.
Now,
I just seen the opposite.
You just seen what? Somebody mother winding on
I
their
DJ'd a
kid?
Caribbean party, and it was a 50th birthday. So the lady that turned 50 was winding up on her daughter, which was
That's
probably like
different to me.
25.
That's different to me.
So they both adults. Okay.
Yeah, that's different to
but
me.
why?
But still, I mean,
I
that's
don't
probably like the
know.
same age as Ari and her mother. Why is that different?
I don't know. It's different when it's the
Oh,
mother.
so if the mother could wind
I don't know
on
why.
the, on
It's
the
just like,
kid?
I don't know. There's no real logic behind this. It's just like how I feel.
So
when I
mind
see
you, I'm
things.
looking at it, and I'm like you, Dodge. I'm looking at it through prudish eyes. And I'm like, that's a bit wild. Like, my family wouldn't do that, but I can't judge them for their family.
I feel like it's weird if the daughter starts whining back.
Jesus Christ. So now they just low.
It's different. If you doing it and you just sitting there like, ah, you tapping it like, ah,
Yeah, go
all right.
mommy, go
But
mommy.
now you're
Right.
like, oh, and you start getting in.
No, the daughter was embarrassed. She
gotta
was trying to
lean
slide
back.
out the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it's supposed to look.
That's
Like,
how
y'all
it's
niggas is too comfortable.
But
Well,
they
she was
was
drunk.
in. Her, Ari, they was all, they was getting in. All right. Next topic.
I don't like it.
Boom, bang, bing. Mothers under attack. So this is what happened. They doing the whole petition to get Ari to give the child
To G
father.
Herbo. I want
And
people to
while I
leave
like-
people alone.
While I like what I see from Herbo and Taina, I think that's her name.
I thought it was
think there's a
Tiana.
beautiful. I think it's a beautiful. The way they look on social media is beautiful. But what's wrong with y'all? What is wrong?
That's the question I've been
people.
asking myself for a long time.
It's a serious thing.
What is wrong with y'all?
There's a lot of what is wrong with y'all going on today. I think this should be a segment.
Yep.
I think we should have a what is wrong with y'all segment. Because what is wrong with y'all?
Everything.
Y'all started a petition. Some people don't know this person. Who are y'all giving this to?
Right.
What are you going to send this to? Like Judge Mathis? Like, who are you giving this
And he gonna
petition
call her
to?
a crackhead.
They only wanted 100 signatures to give the child to the father. What is wrong with people?
First of all,
Yeah, that should be enough.
and they just went through this whole thing with Yosan talking about he don't like Taina, whatever her name is,
3 weeks ago.
the baby mama. So why would you want to send him over there because his mother was shaking her ass? Like, come on, son. Like, y'all do.
The internet.
The internet is a bad place,
I
bro.
love this Game of Thrones. So we got this Game of Thrones goblet.
I love it.
Right? Did y'all see me? I had the hand of the king. Pin
Yes,
yesterday?
I saw it
I
yesterday.
know you went look for yours.
I know exactly where mine is.
I don't have it right now. Oh, the goblet. Here we go.
Put it in frame. It's not in frame.
All right.
Hold it with your other hand, nigga.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, you can see the thing.
Yeah, you can see it.
All right.
Nelly couldn't wait to get that in.
If you're watching YouTube, you'll notice that we decorated the whole set. We have these new Shameless rugs here. We really decorated. We put on this week, and I'm kind of sitting somewhere weird in the camera. But if you watch the YouTube, Melly's doing an amazing job with it. Thank you so much. You're just showing up in all different types of ways. We love
Can
you.
I please get my picture? I've been asking you for this for weeks.
What the fuck is wrong with this? I did a video and I saw a mother who basically is saying that she took her son out on a date and actually made him book the date, showed him how to set the reservations, showed him how to tip, showed him how to, I think there was like several things that she did, and basically showing her, I think he was 16 years old, how to court women. And the internet went crazy.
Because how dare you be a good mother?
No, they're like, this is for fathers. This is not something that mothers
You
should
don't
be
even
doing.
know if his father is in the picture. You don't know if that nigga
Right.
alive, if that nigga incarcerated. Like, how
They
y'all
said
just
they're
be throwing
preparing
daddies
him-
on
they're
people?
preparing him to be a simp. She's preparing him to be a simp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
I can't with the internet. I can't.
So, yeah, it was a
logic
whole
escape.
thing.
That's crazy.
Bro,
I think that shit
it
is
was
fire.
all
That
on-
shit is so fly.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to watch the video. Like, I read things. So she had it like segmented, like what she's doing. And I read it. I'm like, that's fire.
Yeah.
There was some. I was in a conversation yesterday where a young man was like, "Yo, women can't teach men how to date. Y'all don't pick the right things for yourselves. Men should be the ones to teach men how to date." And I said to myself,
That's dumb as hell.
they're out here saying that they're preparing him to be a simp. So how would you date? Like, what is your way of doing it? If
Asking
knowing
her
how
for half.
to reserve a table and how to tip,
Yeah.
like, is simp behavior.
Yeah.
That's
How is
simp
that-
behavior.
What do you do?
Yo, it's not.
My
I
goodness.
can't in good conscience have this conversation because I feel like I'm discussing the mentally ill.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like most of these people on the internet are fucking mentally ill. Like, no matter how much education, y'all can have the degrees, y'all can have the job, y'all are not okay. Like, up here, there's something wrong. If you have a cis hetero son that's interested in dating women, who is a better teacher to show him how to treat women than his mom, than a woman? So what is a man going to teach? Are you going to teach him all the toxic traits that you went through when you was a teen and when you was in your early 20s? Like, what are you teaching him?
Darsh, to your point, maybe the father isn't there, but even if he was there, like you said, it's probably better that the opposite sex, like the same way if I take my daughter out, I'm going to open the door for her. I'm going to walk on the right side of the street. I'm going to walk her to her door afterwards so she knows what to expect from a man. So if this young man goes out with his mother, the mother can let him know how a woman should be treated. Like you said, who better than a woman to show him, like, what the fuck are people complaining about?
Yo, my uncle taught me like the things like that. Like the man always walks on the inside of the street. Hold the door open for you. Put your jacket on for you. Open doors. Like all of that things. Like that's what I learned from the men in my life, not the women. It was always the men.
Right.
Like to this day, as a grown ass person, if I walk down the street with my uncle's gonna push my 30-year-old ass and be like, "Get your ass on the inside. Don't fucking play with me." And that's how it should be.
To the internet's point, do you actually pay attention to your mom, Trom, when it comes to things men should do?
If you have a good enough relationship with your mom, yeah. There are certain things that are best for...
Oh, sorry.
There are certain things that are best to come from a male perspective, right? I get it. You want fathers to be around to raise their sons. But something like this, I think in this case, it's fine. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, it's beneficial. Like Darsh said, like who better than the opposite sex to give you points on how to treat the opposite sex?
My thing is this. Again, do you think the kid will listen? Because now she's put his face all in it. He's got to go to school. He's 1 million, 2 million views in. Now, do you think that this kid will actually benefit from, even if it's just a video? Because doing it without the video, maybe he would. Maybe. But now is the video going to change him into being like some tough kid now?
I would say he would listen depending on the relationship that he has with his mother. The fact that they even did this date shows me that they probably have a very good relationship, and he would listen to his mom. Now, I get what you're saying. I don't think anybody expected the shit to go viral, and now he's probably embarrassed. But at the end of the day, he still learned.
They call him a simp
He
across the world?
still learned how to reserve a table and tip and do all the basic shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that?
First of all, he learned things that men normally learn from the women that they're dating.
Right. They
And he
after
learned
the fact.
it beforehand. I don't think that it's something that he might utilize all the time. But you know how we are as children. Our parents give us these gems and we take them for granted. And then later on in life, it pops back up in your head.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I agree. But dating, if she's teaching, this is toxic. I'm just devil's advocate right now. Women are cruel. Girls are cruel at 16, 17, 18, especially to the nice guy. The nice kid, the kid that does all them things, he gets the worst of it.
But that's what mommy's there for.
So Castro said, and I didn't even realize, I'm sitting here on this, and I wasn't even trying, because I was looking for the other tweet that he said, but he said, while y'all teaching your sons to be gentlemen, be sure to include all women are not good people.
Facts.
Let him know that people will take his kindness for weakness, prepare him for rejection, tell him that his approach may not always be well received.
Yeah, but I feel
get
like
that.
as a parent, you would do that anyway.
No.
Like you would vet the
Hell
people
no.
that your child is dating. You would be able to have these types of conversations with them. I feel like that is appropriate. I feel like if you have the wherewithal to show your son how to go out on a date, then that means that he's at the point of dating or he wants to start dating. So I would hope that you also have a conversation about intentions. You have a conversation about sex, safe sex, and all of these different things. They should all go together. This is like, we just saw a one-off situation. We don't know the type of conversations that they've had.
This is true. And she has a really nice page. I can't recall what the page is called. Hold on. I think I searched it on TikTok. Give me a second.
I think it's easy for him to figure out how to treat whores. Like he doesn't need help. He doesn't need help with that.
Nigga, Mel,
His
Melly,
mom-
I love you so much. Melly just looked. She said, "What?"
His mom helped him with how to treat a nice young lady. And this guy's concerned like, oh my God, he's going to treat all these terrible women like that. No, he can learn how to treat somebody accordingly. Like, you know what I mean? That's easy.
How to
I think
treat?
I need to go to break. Melly. All right. Well, if you're interested in seeing the young lady who gave out all these tips to her son, her @name on Instagram and TikTok is Little Brown Charm School. All right, it's 1S, Little Brown Charm School, 1S. And she has a pretty cute page. So I'm hoping that she blows up, and I hope her, they get sponsors and shit like that now. It's been a hard week in a lot of different ways. Being that we're on Mothers right now, I'm going to shift from the fun part, which is all the stuff we're talking about, to the really racist and just weird way. I said this week, and I think Daj actually does pay attention to a lot of my social media. Even if she don't say something, she's like, I see it. I like it. She just likes it, right? And just goes about her business. She sends a heart here, goes about her business. I'm like, I said the right thing, huh? She'll do something. Just say, hey, I'm here, right? And I'm not really good at that. I've fallen out with several friends at not showing, hey, I'm around. I see you. All right, so I got to get better at that. But I saw a tweet. I'm gonna try to find it real quick because I be just talking a lot. And the tweet said, it is here. The latest, the Tennessee governor signed into law a bill making it a crime in the state to mail abortion pills, punishable by 20 years in prison and a $50,000 fine. My response to that was, Trump really opened the gates of hell. Like he really let out, like the Leviathan. Like, is it the Leviathan? He let out dragons and demons and trolls. Like, because they've been bugging. They're really saying that they are overturning Roe Vs Wade. Like, why is that a thing?
Right.
Why are you thinking about that? Like, y'all, that loss was like, for them, for racists, that loss was like Ewing missing that layup. In 1994 or 6 or whatever it was. Like, yo, you'll never forget that loss.
Wow.
And they're going hard. I think I have more. Hold on. I may have more media. Hold on. Give me a second.
No, it was a lot that was happening
Yeah, there's more
legally.
media.
Hold on. Also, to piggyback, Mitch McConnell says the national abortion ban is possible. Arizona GOP Senate candidate calls for condoms to be banned in all states. Marsha Blackburn, U.S. Senator, has proposed a plan wherein birth control should only be legal for married couples.
What is this?
It's
Is this
This is
because
fucking
white people
psychosis.
are now slowly becoming the minority in America, so they're trying to make sure that they have more babies?
Partially.
Because they don't know we broke, so we gonna be fucking. So we gonna have way more babies. I don't think they doing the math right.
I've heard that theory before.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
that's
I've
a
heard like
conspiracy
the
theory.
majority of abortions are white babies, and
Yep.
they're a dying population. So
Yeah. They
in
are
order
a
to
dying
preserve the
population.
white race, they
Yeah.
want to make abortion illegal.
Yeah, because in 50 years,
Yeah,
everything's different.
yeah.
It's already hip hop has changed the world. TikTok, Instagram, all of these things have changed the world.
Look at the
So
NBA. They all mulatto right now. All them
they?
niggas is mixed breed. You don't watch the NBA? Son, all them niggas is high yellow with curly fros. It disgusts me. I'm like, where are the Gary Paytons of the world?
Right.
I can't watch this shit.
Especially the ones with a junior on the back of their jersey.
Son, all of the NBA players from the 90s bred half-breed niggas, and they all playing in the NBA right now. It's the most high yellow shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, this is crazy.
This shit, I was watching a game
Bunch of
on
waffles. Just running up and down the
Yo!
court. Yo, pass the ball.
soft as shit. Them niggas get hit with an elbow, they turn red immediately.
Oh,
I'm like,
This is racist.
it is.
is it?
That's prejudice.
You gotta hear both sides.
I feel like we.
I feel like this is
something
just,
changed.
this is observation. I'm
Something-
observing.
But there's people out here that listen to the show that are mulatto.
That's all right. My sister mulatto, so I feel like I got the right to say
yeah,
whatever
she
I
is.
want to say. My baby
You
is
always feel like you got the right
half
to say whatever you
Italian and she half Trini. I say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Is it war against women, and why? And then how do you stop it? Like, what is this?
Psychosis. Didn't I tell you everybody's going fucking crazy? Everybody is going crazy. Like, there are people that in 2022, they literally want to reverse time. Make America great again, right? They want to bring us back to the 1950s. They want everybody pregnant, a bunch of kids running around. These liberal women are having too much fun, too much freedom, too much money. They don't need men no more. Everybody is single. Everybody living they fucking hot girl, hot boy summer. They're like, no, this is America. You need a husband, a wife, 2 kids and a dog for every family. We're doing the opposite of what China did. China said stop having kids. America is saying y'all got us fucked up.
Yeah.
Are
them coming.
vasectomies now also illegal?
We ain't get that yet, but that's probably coming.
But that would be a male thing.
Right.
Oh wait, so condoms is also a male thing.
That's crazy. They want to make condoms illegal?
Condoms
Like,
illegal.
what
In
the fuck?
every state.
So we just getting STDs now and all of that?
They don't give a
Like,
fuck. They don't
as
care.
long as you had them babies.
As long as you having babies. But I bet you we're talking about the GOP. So they also don't believe in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
They don't believe in what's the word I'm thinking
Pulling
of?
out?
No, not pulling out. They don't believe in universal healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
They don't believe in welfare. They don't believe in social security. They want you to work in America. The upper echelon wants the lower half of us to be in poverty and work for them for the rest of our lives. Right. Like, this is like modern day slavery across the board. They're like, no, you niggas got to stay oppressed. You got to have all these babies. You can't have no money, no savings, no nothing. And you need to work until you die.
There's definitely some ulterior motives. Because if you just look at it for what it is, there's no logic in it. The shit don't make no sense. And, people going to say, oh, that's some conspiracy theory shit. But no, there's some ulterior motive. I don't know whether it has to do with race or what you're saying, Dodge, but it's something going on there.
It's a
I'm
lot
just trying
going
to
on.
understand. Are they thinking about this in a population sense? Are they thinking about it in a racial sense? Like, we need more white babies? I'm trying to think about it like, is this financial? Like, what is this?
First of
because
all-
Hispanic people be fucking. They are taking over the world slowly but surely, at least this country. They will be fucking. Y'all telling them that they can't even find Plan B? They can't even find condoms? Are you crazy?
Y'all better backlog for
Have
now.
y'all done the math?
First of all,
Hey!
there's not enough natural resources. The fucking climate control is out of control. There's not enough food on the planet for all the people on the planet. So we're still eating all this processed bullshit that is making us sick.
Not wrong.
Like what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing within the infrastructure of this country that can sustain another round of like the baby boomers. There's nothing here for that. Like, just look at New York City as it is. This city is the biggest city in the entire country as far as population. Niggas are literally living on top of each other. There are millions and millions of people living on an island. New York City is an island, and it's not even millions and millions of people in the whole state of New York, which is big as fuck. In this little ass island, there are millions of people, and you want to make more people?
More babies.
Because they don't care about none of the above that that you talked about. They don't care about religion either, and they'll act like it's about being Christian when it's not. It's
God
about
been
money.
smiting babies for years. He fucking wiped out a whole generation of Egyptians. If y'all really read y'all Bible, he was like, "Oh, smite, you going, you going. I don't even like your daddy. Fuck you. Fuck your firstborn. How you take out all the firstborn men? What God y'all serving? That nigga kill everybody."
Yo, can I say just really quickly how funny the word smite is?
I love that word.
Smite is a dope word. Like we need to use that more
Like,
often.
what
Like,
the
how do you use that in common?
I don't
Like,
know.
can you? Yeah, you say like "fuck you." You can't.
I will smite you.
Smite you doesn't
It don't.
work.
It don't bang the same.
it don't.
Smite in right now in urban culture, like we need to find a way to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
try to
got
smite somebody.
I'm gonna try to smite somebody.
Because if you incorporate that correctly, you just automatically win the conversation, the argument.
It's no way. You know what I'm saying?
Like they're like, oh shit.
This is a ghetto ass place.
Well, it gets worse.
Oh, nice. Bring it on.
I'm reading a page on Instagram and it says, "Now this is politics." This is on the Now This Politics page. I'm not sure if this is real or not, but it does sound incredibly
Feasible. Off.
off.
Ooh.
But it's she's I'm gonna just say this and then I'll whatever. The title says, "Anti-abortion GOP state rep says rape is an opportunity for women."
Oh no, that really happened. He really said that shit.
Ohio State Rep. Gene Schmidt is a Republican, introduced an anti-abortion bill on Wednesday that would outlaw all abortions in the state if Roe vs. Wade is overturned by the Supreme Court, with no exceptions for rape or incest. When the topic of rape came up during a committee debate, Schmidt said, "It is a shame that rape happens, but there's an opportunity for that woman, no matter how young or old she is, to make a determination about what she's going to do to help that life be a productive human being."
This nigga.
Son, white men are unhinged.
It was a woman.
That's a lady.
That was a woman.
White people are unhinged. Sorry. What is wrong with everybody?
I'm so confused.
All these white people like, yeah, so make sure there's no incest clauses so now we can fuck our daughters. Like, these niggas is sick, bro.
Why you did that with the arm?
That's how white people, they were like, yeah,
the hidey hole with the arm.
bro.
Yo,
Bro.
there's no logic. We can't try to find the logic because there is no logic.
Dead ass.
I don't know if this is real, but I heard somebody else, I think from Texas, talking about that they want to propose the death penalty if a woman does have an abortion.
Kill me now.
So you're pro-life, but you're gonna kill somebody because they want to have an abortion.
First of all, let's not.
Like, how is that pro-life?
They're not pro-life. They're not pro-life. Because if that baby is black, if that baby is gay, if that baby is... The baby damn sure better not be trans. Your parents is going to jail if you trans. Like, God damn you for accepting... I accept my child for who they are. Prison, bitch. Like, are you crazy? Yo, the GOP is some of the most crazy people ever. But I don't blame them.
Why?
Voters. I told you, every time I go into the shave room, I literally shake my head because the first thing I think is these people are voters.
Yeah.
They vote for shit.
You know, that's how I felt when I lost my cool in Mr. Let Go's thing today.
Oh, God.
I started calling them all idiots.
Why did I miss this?
Bro,
Fuck work.
I just was like over it. They was calling me all types of shit in the comments, just one after another, after another, after another, after another. And I was just like, yo, Mr. Let Go is like, what's that dude from Waco? Remember the dude from Waco?
Oh shit!
The
The dude that had the
Unabomber?
cult.
Yeah, the dude had the
Oh.
cult.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Waco, Texas.
And
See?
he fucking,
It's fucking Texas.
He burnt the whole fucking thing
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
He killed
burnt the
everybody in
whole
that
shit
shit.
down.
That's
David
a
Caruth.
smite. That's what it was.
Is it David Caruth? Yeah, David Caruth. That's like, this is
something
Mr.
like
Let Go. He's the YouTube David Caruth. Just a bunch of idiots. You following these people. Just like, oh, God. I'm just so disappointed, man. Like, yeah, I can't believe I'm getting beat up in this room with idiots.
Bunch of fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
It's
that's,
Dave Caruth,
Yeah.
right?
That's fucking sick.
Y'all ready for more?
No.
I want to know. So, for one, I want to say shout out to all the moms. Right? I have a small thing just to say shout out to all the moms. Dodge, I was very happy for you. Fuck you again and again, Gunna. Fuck you again and again.
No, like this was like my best Mother's Day ever.
No, because I heard you. She did a little video and she's like, hello. And I was like, oh my God, she's crying. This is, oh God. But
No, I wasn't.
Why wouldn't you?
It wasn't that I was crying. It's like you ever in a relationship you make requests that might seem like silly or asinine or like simple, but to you it means so much. So like I had several things that I wanted for Mother's Day. I had several requests. Some of it was material, some of it was sentimental, some of it was just like random and just like nonsense that just popped up in my head. I told this nigga I want 32 balloons for Mother's Day. I don't know why 32. Like the number popped in my head. I'm 32. I said I want 32 balloons. And I went to get my nails and I came in the crib and he snuck out and there were literally 32. I counted them. There were 32 balloons in my bedroom waiting for me. Like that's the small stuff, right?
Did you suck his dick?
No, he went to sleep on me.
See what I'm talking about?
He fell asleep on
see
me.
what I'm talking about?
That nigga took 3 naps yesterday. Fuck
See
him.
what I'm talking about? This shit crazy, bro. You do all this shit, son.
He went
The
to sleep.
nigga
I was
watches
supposed to
the
suck
child.
his dick while he was
She shoulda
asleep.
got him
That's rape.
32 balloons. He's Parker's
That's
mom.
rape. That sounds
He's
rapey.
Parker's mom, bro. He be with Parker all the time. Yo, have you seen Parker? Yo, Parker's amazing. Son, stay in the rain. Parker's just jumping up and down. This guy is just wrangling. Hey, yo, what did you get him for Mother's Day?
Why would I get him something for Mother's Day?
Exactly.
That's disrespectful.
Didn't even give him no head.
Anyway,
nothing.
so the sentimental,
Gunna,
right?
I'm fighting for you, bro.
Don't fight for him. He
I'm
good.
fighting for your life.
So the sentimental, right? My mom, one thing like that kind of, one of her staple looks or whatever, my mom had a nose ring. And since she died, I've always said, like, I want to get my nose pierced. I want to get my nose pierced. And I'm like, I'm either going to do it on her birthday or I'm going to do it on Mother's Day. I want to do it. I want to do it. I've been saying it for years. Never did it. He was like, you're doing it this year. And I'm like, right now? He was like, let's go. I just found 2 spots. We going right now. And I went and I got my nose
Let me
pierced.
see. Where?
It's very small.
Oh yeah.
You pussy.
Oh,
It's
It's
a
mad-
t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, it's mad little. So all of the things, he did everything this year.
I was, being that you've had your moments over the last couple of years, the last 2 years for me, as a friend, and I say father figure a lot. I don't mean it that way, but I'm older, so I look at y'all and I watch y'all. You know what I mean? I try to make sure that my friends is good, But for Dodge and the people that are younger, I kind of just be looking and be like, okay, just nod your head like they good. She's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to see her smile, I don't even know if Drew, I don't know if you realize what you've done. And you also, don't cry.
I'm not going to cry.
But
today.
I don't know if you guys have realized what you've done by creating this life, by creating a stable, happy, loving home out of the ghetto. Well, out of this ghetto. I don't know what over there is looking like, but
It ain't ghetto.
I see you, even if you go to Dodge's page, those of you who know her page, and you see her sitting there sipping on Mother's Day with love, with the balloons. Like you have to know her history to know how different this is. Because most times she would close off, she would disappear, she would go down that hole, and this is a message to everybody out there. Pardon me to take it off you for a
No,
second.
I'm good.
But you are loved. I know it's hard if you've lost a mom. I know it's hard if you've been, if you are a mom and you don't feel like you have support. It's a lot of women out there that's struggling, and the only thing they got going for themselves is that they got to do this shit in the morning for the kids. They got to make sure the kids got something to eat. They got to make sure that they got to make sure. That's how the whole I'm in the bind Nate type deal is, because I got to do what I got to do for my kid. I got to do what I got to do for my kid. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to let you know that you are loved. Me personally, I super appreciate women. One of the things that I've always tried to do is make sure that fathers step up and be the new moms. Like, be fathers. Like, be real fathers. Not like that's a mother's job father. Like,
Right.
yo, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it type of father. You know what I mean? And salute to, so the little message that I saved, this one is, everybody's probably seen it on Instagram floating around.
Love it.
Sending love to everyone on Mother's Day. That means the moms. That means the moms to be. That means the moms trying to conceive. Those who have lost their moms, stepmoms, moms who have lost a child. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Those who stand in as moms. For those with painful mom relationships. God bless you, because I know how hard it is. To function in a world where you don't really feel the base, where you want to love, you want to feel that love, but it's so difficult. Every conversation is crazy, and it's just, you don't feel supported. And I understand. Those with two moms, those learning to forgive their mom, also very important. Because you think back to when you were a child and the things that you went through and the decisions that were made and the atmosphere that was presented and the times that you was just sitting in your room just hopeless and not knowing who's gonna save me. This is my life. And then you like going to school and like you fucking got a roach crawling out of your bag or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But every other kid has clean sneakers and you got a hole in your shit. But your mom is off in Vegas fucking for 2 weeks and you staying with some aunt.
Yep.
This is a life.
Yep.
You chose that, but I don't have sneakers. You chose to be in the club, but I don't have food. You know what I'm saying? And then as you get older, your mom, it gets better and all that. But shit, you've been through trauma already. You fucked up already.
Yeah.
You fucked up already. Like, okay, you love her, but shit, bitch, you want a Mother's Day gift.
Yeah.
What? Why didn't I get you something from Mother, bitch?
But what about all the people that are taking care of their parents?
Yeah.
Because it's like you're the mom. And that shit that's a tough place to be in when you feel like you have to be the parent to your parent when it should be the other way around. So yeah, man, it's tough.
With loving mom relationships also, God bless you. I am so I don't want to say envious.
I'm jealous as hell.
But yeah, like, I'm so tried with my mom. She's a wonderful lady, but when you got history, it's hard sometimes. It's hard to connect. But that's going to be the one thing that I continue to try to do throughout my life. But for those who have those loving relationships, stand up for that, man. That's fire. God bless you. And for those waiting to be forgiven by a mom, for those of you who have, just guilt, God bless you. And, be a human being. Allow yourself that space to be a human being and say, we make mistakes. I made some mistakes and I'm correcting it. I remember growing up, not even growing up, maybe 10 years ago or something like that, because I've been through hell and back with my mom, hell and back. And my mother, something had happened, but I'm actually being a progressive man now, quote unquote man. I'm building shit. I'm paying all the bills. I'm doing man shit for the first time in my life. But me and my mother still wasn't seeing eye to eye. I felt like I got roach on me now.
Just go.
Oh God, no.
Please don't start with them roaches.
And I'll never forget my aunt, my mother called for intervention, or maybe I called for intervention, and my aunts came over and we was talking about the situation that we was going on. And my aunt looked at my mother and was like, don't you see this is the son you always wanted? You're treating him like he was 10 years ago.
Right.
You finally have the son you always wanted. You have to see him. And I'm sitting there like, somebody gets it. You know what I'm saying? And it just felt really good to hear that. So give yourself space to be a human being. Do dope shit. Be a dope son, daughter, and life will happen. I've been here long enough to see the ups and the downs. Life will happen. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Kevin Samuels understood that life would happen. We'll talk about that after this break. Nelly she should have been here. Did she go try to make another sign?
Melly.
She's fine.
Can we take a real break? Can I go to the bathroom?
No.
Oh, that fucks it up.
No, it doesn't fuck nothing up. Melly, what time is it? Tron wants to take a break.
1:30.
All right, good. I'm gonna write that down.
But we took a break too.
It's a serious break. Y'all ready for the Kevin Samuels convo?
I'm not ready. I'm still I'm grieving.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I gotta pee too. I might as well go. I'm fucking grieving right now, so no, I'm not ready.
You know, he did a lot. Have you been on his page watching his videos and shit? This nigga doing a lot of man building exercises and shit like that.
So he's like, you see, the internet, all they talk about is, oh my gosh, he's horrible.
He ain't do nothing to nobody.
But they never talk
No, I'm not listening to no 911
You know
calls.
the ice-
Don't I tell y'all all the time about trauma? I'm not clicking on nothing that's gonna traumatize me. Y'all good? Y'all have that? That shit is sad as fuck.
Two, Melly.
Yeah, that's so crazy because everybody that hate him, even in the comments on the Shade Room, they was like, nah, why did y'all release this? This is mad fucked up.
What happened?
The 911 call. They released it on the Shade Room today.
Saying what?
I didn't listen to that shit. You can listen to it. Nigga, not right now. All right, let me go pee after Jamal. I ain't got time for this shit. I say don't traumatize me, niggas traumatize me.
No, you know he ain't listening.
Because it's sick. He's not a good person. Today, love?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend. What you doing for today for Mother's Day?
2, 3, 4, 1. But then I want you to disconnect. Something can happen while I was disconnect now.
Again, but I'm saying I need an AED. If they have one downstairs, I need to get them up here now.
Are you able to use the neighbor map real
I'm
quick?
gonna
And
hang up with
help
you.
you?
Hang up with you, or you call them and the front desk give me an AED right here now. He's turning blue. I cannot wait any longer. That's just long. I need to call the front desk to get an AED. He's not gonna make it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But then I want you to disconnect. Something can happen while I was disconnect now.
Again, but I'm saying I need an AED. If they have one downstairs, I need to get them up here now.
Are you able to use the neighbor map real
I'm
quick?
gonna
And
hang up with
help
you.
you?
Hang up with you, or you call them and the front desk give me an
It's like 911 calls. Is that public information?
There's a point, I think, where they release it.
Yeah, that seems.
You know how many 911 calls we've been hearing?
I know, but it still seems crazy to me.
They be on
You don't have to have
news.
self-pity or be a mentality of being victimized. There's no racism.
How was your D-Day?
Oh, it was good.
Right on top.
Okay. I'm ready. Go, Lay. Lay bust their asses in that verse. She said that shoe ain't do nothing but slow me up. It's a black mama.
Oh my god.
Smoke they boots. She's in a relay race, and when they shot, her shoe came off, so she had to put her shoe back on. So she was mad far behind in the race. She caught up and she won. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Y'all ready?
Yep, ready.
That break was right on
For
time.
one, today is the day that they released this 911 call. And I'm not even going to get into all of that. I just don't understand what is wrong with people.
Everything.
Because engagement is everything, right? So they needed something to say, even if it's the worst thing in the world. But how do y'all feel about the reaction the world has given, the social media has given to Kevin Samuels passing?
I'm disgusted and mortified.
Really?
Disgusted.
Mortified.
I was completely disgusted. Like, for somebody, like, I have a lot of empathy for people. And it's hard for me to understand people that don't have empathy. In my eyes, humanity is they took a nosedive for me after seeing the way that he was received and some of the things that people said. Like somebody was like, yeah, what did she say? Oh, sorry. He said something like, something to the account of that's what you get because you was trashing your life, so we have the right to trash you in your death. And I'm like, how do you don't know nothing about this man's whole life? We just found out about this nigga 2 years ago. So how do you determine 2 years of literal social media content like that defines a person's humanity? That's somebody's son. That's somebody's father, cousin, uncle that just died randomly. And this is how y'all treat him because he said a couple of things on the internet that y'all didn't like.
My cousin Muff said he died like Shorty in Color Purple on top of me.
Yes, I saw that. I didn't see many things that made me chuckle, but I think that you bitches.
Niggas too.
Yeah. My problem is with the women. It's not the men. Not this time.
I'm trying to understand if, somebody was like, yo, if this was Trump or if this was somebody else, y'all would laugh.
No.
Why can't the people laugh or feel good if somebody that they felt was talking bad down to them died? Because you feel the way? Like, I thought, I got some crazy responses. I might release one of them today. But would you be hype if Trump died?
So I was thinking about that as you were asking the question, like, when is it appropriate to celebrate somebody's death, right? It got to be a despicable human being. They got to be somebody that, like a Hitler.
Somebody compared him to Hitler in my mentions.
Like a J. Edgar Hoover, somebody that like really fucking despicable. Like you put so many things in motion that fucked up generations and lives, and you killed people and you ordered deaths and assassinations. Like, aside from that, I can't see you really celebrating somebody's death because you disagreed with their fucking opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's wild to me. And Tahoe, you said this on one of your social medias, like, he had a YouTube show. People called in to get his advice and his opinion.
Yep.
It just happened to circulate on the internet, but he didn't put the shit out there. He didn't shove it down your throat. Like, people called and asked what he thought about something.
Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird with that because he didn't have a soapbox. It's not like he was like, in the middle of Times Square, like,
right.
You fat black women, you're going to hell.
Right.
Like, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? You're undesirable. They called him, they found his opinion valuable. And it's crazy because even in the comments, even in my comments, in the comments of the Shade Room, in the comments of the Neighborhood Talk, in comments, all these places, women were at war with each other.
Yep. I was at a war with a couple.
They're fighting each other over their responses and with Kevin Samuel. And it's like, my thing is this. Overall, it does have something to do with what Trump said. It's like, why are y'all paying attention if you didn't like him? Like, why are you standing there ingesting this? Like, if you block is dope. Block means you don't see the shit. Mute is dope. Mute means you don't hear the shit. Scroll, you could just keep scrolling. You can literally not choose to make your life's purpose
I want to challenge
about
that
this
statement.
type of shit.
I think they're not paying enough attention. I think that they see it on their feed and they're getting things out of context, but they've never actually watched the whole Kevin Samuels episode to really know. I have. So when you really get the context of why he's giving his opinions and his advice to these women that are calling for his advice, when you see the context, it's totally different than what it may look like on your timeline, that he's just on a soapbox spewing hate. You know what I mean?
For the people that hate him or hated him so much for the things that they said, for me, as a black woman, I was more so embarrassed by the women that came on his show and the things that came out of their mouth versus the things that came out of Kevin's mouth. Because we talk all the time, like we talk about cooperative economics, we talk about the black family, we talk about the black family structure, mom, dad in the house having kids. That's all the shit that Kevin stood for. The only thing that Kevin said that made bitches upset is all you bitches think you bad bitches. Y'all not. Every bitch think that she a queen. If everybody's a queen, who's a peasant? All you bitches think that y'all like, y'all have like this delusion of grandeur about yourselves. And only thing that Kevin said was like, yo, you a regular girl.
He said,
why you don't like a regular nigga? That's all he ever said.
He said, you're 35, you have 2 kids, you're a leftover woman.
He said that to a woman that decided to go on his show and say that now she has 2 kids. She has never been married. She has never been engaged and probably has never been to therapy because that's the one thing that he advocated for to the death. He always asked, have you ever been to therapy before? Half them bitches' answers was always no. So you're 35, you have 2 children, and you're coming on his show saying that I want a man that is over 6 feet, makes over $100,000, that's going to take care of all the bills, and that's not going to cheat, and that's not going to do anything but worship me. He's like, bitch, are you delusional? How? Math is not mathing. That's what these women, that's not even probable.
Over 6 feet, make $100,000, not going to cheat. What are the other things?
Not going to cheat and just do all of the things that they ever desired.
That?
That's different.
Why? She got 2 kids. 2 baby
You want me to
fathers.
say it?
But
Go ahead.
the thing
I'm
is,
washed up too. What?
but you're
What you gonna say?
Tahoe, I've said this time and time again. You are not normal. No, you're not normal. You're an anomaly. You are an anomaly. There are not many men, black men in this world that are like you on that list of things. There is absolutely nothing wrong with dating a man that's a teacher and makes $75,000 a year. Them bitches is like, nah, I don't want that. There's nothing wrong with you being one height and your nigga being another height. These bitches like, nah, I don't want that. You have no success rate in relationships because you've never at least been engaged and you've never been married, and you have this laundry list of requirements that a man has to. There's not that many black men in America that make $100,000. They're not. Niggas is broke. I keep telling y'all, these niggas is broke, and that's okay. Because you can build together. You have to listen to a whole episode. Some of the things that came out of these women's mouths had me clutching my pearls like, are you bitches delusional? Are y'all crazy? He said time and time again, why you don't want to be with the plumber? He got a good business. Maybe he don't want to do he don't want to do nothing more. He don't have higher aspirations. He just wants to plumb and take care of his family. He want to be a plumber. That's it. That's all he want to do. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, because I'm getting mad.
Yo,
I needed it.
No.
I needed that moment. He wants to plumb.
You know he want to be a
Please
fucking
write that down,
plumber.
Billy. That's
No,
the title.
he wants to plumb. I hate
Plumbers be
y'all.
plumbing.
He either wants to plumb or smite you.
I'm just sorry. No, because I'm getting upset because I don't see. Is everything that he said, was it said nicely? No. But people volunteered. He never went out and did a fucking cold call and say, everybody come in here and let me wash you. They volunteered.
I did a comparison on Instagram the other day where I said, if a dude stands on the corner and he packages up small clear bags of shit, right? And he sells them for $10. The first day I'm going to look at him like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? But I'm going to go about my business. Because who the fuck is buying shit, right? But if I come back the next day and there's 3 women online, I'm going to look at the women like, what's going on?
What is going
What's
on?
going on, right? And I come back the next day and the line is down the block, I'm not going to get mad at the nigga selling shit.
Exactly.
I'm going to wonder, what the fuck is wrong with you bitches? That y'all standing here buying shit from this nigga. And that's exactly what the internet should be looking at. If y'all didn't think about his message whatsoever, y'all are mad at him?
But wait, there's more. Because we love to say, and this is the hypocritical side of black women that I can't stand. We love to say, we're not a monolith. We're not like everybody else. We're not a monolith. You can't group us together. I had somebody tell me in my comments on Instagram that I am delusional, that he degraded women, and whether I believe it or not, as a black woman, he degraded me too. Bitch, I thought we wasn't a monolith. That nigga ain't do shit to me. He ain't say shit to me either, and he ain't say shit to you. How are you taking the experience of one woman or one woman that he had a conversation with, and then you grouping us all together talking about he said it to all black women? No, he said it to that delusional bitch that went on his show and was talking shit and was trying to be slick like, yeah, I'm cute and I deserve everything. What do you really deserve?
Let me double down on that, because I agree that his delivery wasn't the greatest, but you have to, if you watch his whole show, he doesn't start off shooting at you like that. Didn't. He starts off, these women are single and they're calling him like, how come I don't have success in the dating world going after these men? He's like, I'll tell you why. They don't listen. It goes on for 20 minutes. And then he's asking them questions. They're delusional, like Daj said. They you know what I mean? So then it gets frustrating on his end. And he's like, look, you're a fucking 5. You're fat. You got 12 kids.
This is literally how it always happens.
And that's the part, that's the clip that makes the internet. Yes. You know what I mean? Not the 25 minutes before that.
When he was nice and just like, yo, you remember when he used to get tight? Like, before he even went off, he used to get tight. He would just like put his head down and he'll hold his glasses and he'll be like, ma'am. Ma'am, all right, I'm gonna let you. And then he'll go to fuck off. Like, he used to try to hold that shit in. Like, he never just came off crazy or disrespectful. I remember one time he asked a girl, he said, yo, it was a young girl too. He was like, why are you on here asking me these questions? Where is your father? Why are you not asking your father these questions? You don't come on here and ask a stranger about these things. These are the lessons that your father should have taught you. So then she said, I don't really have a good relationship with my father. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Are you in therapy? Because I think that therapy is something that you should do. I'm working on myself. He said, how are you working on yourself? She said, you know, like I meditate, I journal. You know, I'm working on myself. He's like, ma'am, you are not a licensed professional. No, but I have this. I'm working on and said the same thing over and over. And then when he banged it on her, everybody's like, oh, he's so disrespectful.
How
like,
could he?
No, honestly, I challenge you and anybody else that has never watched one whole. I know you haven't. Yo, there's people in this Discord. We used to DM each other like, oh shit, Kevin on, and be cracking up on the side. We wasn't laughing at Kevin. Jessica we was laughing at the women.
Remember Shorty from the...
and then Jess got mad at me, and then she mad as hell. See, she another one, but at least he said something to her directly.
Jess is in there now. He spoke to... So I'm reading the Discord chat. We have one of Kevin Samuel's minions in here. As y'all know, he spoke to me directly and tried to undo years of therapy with his words to me, so I saw him for the entertainer he was and never clicked on another video. He can thrive in heaven or burn in hell. Either way, I don't care.
And Jessica, I told you to your face, and I will say it again. You was dead ass wrong for going on his show.
Why?
She was wrong because I said...
Did you see the episode where she was on it?
Hell yeah, we saw that shit.
Her video popped up and everything?
We saw that shit. We looked at it, and that's when I told Jessica that she was out her fucking mind.
Jess, please.
And I said to because what I said was I was like, yo, I watch his videos. Those shits is hilarious. Y'all should watch them too. What Jess silly ass did, she went on his live, and instead of sitting through a live and watching it in the peanut gallery like the rest of us, she went in it. And then they started talking, and he was telling her about herself, and he's just like, doing his Kevin thing. But Jessica was like, I don't know, like, I don't really know your content like that, but I'm asking you questions. And he's like, no, baby, this is not the show. You don't come here and ask me shit. I ask you. Right. You request. This is my show. I'm gonna run it how I run it. Yeah, and then Jess got mad at me. Remember, she came back into the Discord? She came back into the Zoom one day late, and she was like, is the show over yet? Because I got something to say to Dodge. And she was like, yeah, you sent me on that show. Motherfucker. Exactly, I did see it, Jessica. I watched that whole shit. Motherfucker, fuck you, because I didn't tell you to go on the show. I said to watch it and laugh like the rest of us.
She tight.
Don't fucking play with me.
Yo,
I saw that whole shit.
if you want to be down, right, and watch the show
man.
Just-
as we record live, hold on 1 second. Let me do this quick ad. Go to www.patreon.com/SoShamelessPod.
Dodge, you
can
sent me
come
to
in
die.
Nobody told you
She
to click
typed
on
in,
that live.
Dodge, you sent me to die. Listen, if you're a fan of the Discord, if you're a fan of the show, the Discord, this is our family. We talk. They talk all throughout the day. They don't even need me, Dodge, Trom. Trom probably ain't been in there in years. I definitely haven't been in there in months.
I was in there
Dodge's been
yesterday.
today,
I be in there.
yesterday, so it's been days. We have a true family here. Unfortunately, yeah, you have to pay to be involved. So you go to www.patreon.com, patreon.com/SoShamelessPod. And I will send you the Discord link. And it's, once you're in there, you're in.
Nigga said I sent just I would never send you to die. You got ahead of yourself, baby girl. You went in there, you was all happy, you was bright eyed and bushy tail, and we was like, no, she wasn't ready. I'm gonna say this, and shout out to everybody that hit me up, because so many of our listeners hit me up and was like, Dodge, I know you hurt. Like, I know you feel some type of way, because I just spoke last episode.
Son, we just spoke about this.
I need the interview. I'm like, I need him. I need to talk to this man face to face. And now look. So for me,
we just spoke about him last week.
when we speak about him, we spoke about him so much
But
in the
not
last couple
like
months.
this.
Yeah.
Like last week, before last week, we hadn't spoke about him in a while.
so long.
And we spoke about him last week, and we spoke about men's health. And we spoke about us, and I didn't want to go to the doctor this week because I was shooting this movie. I shot a bunch of them. I got one more scene, but who cares?
Nice.
But once I saw that shit, I was like, yo. Yeah, I'm going to go check it out.
That's
Okay,
what's up.
Melly, relax. I know you were. Thank you, Melly.
I also want to say to you niggas that want to poke fun, like, oh, he had a heart attack. Oh, he had this, he had that. That man
Oh
also
my
had
God.
cancer. He's also a cancer survivor, which is the reason why his health was already in a decline. And if you ever watch his show, he spoke about it frequently. So now y'all making fun of cancer survivors. Let's not even talk about how y'all was making fun of suicide people that commit suicide, but that's another story. Y'all are nasty, disgusting human beings, and I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not saying that you have to shed a tear if you didn't care for him in life. But I also don't like the ticker tape parade that was thrown for him on social media in his death. Yeah. And somebody said in the chat, what does celebrating look like? Celebrating look like people tweeting, oh, that's crazy how he died by himself, and he said that all of these women was gonna die by themselves. Celebrating it is, oh, I ain't like that nigga anyway. That nigga going to hell. He's dead. Like, y'all don't have to do that. But when y'all fucking little rappers that be out murdering each other and sliding on niggas and killing other people's family and leaving other black families and destitute without dads and shit, y'all want us to RIP. Y'all want us to cry a fucking river. Y'all want us to cry a river. But half of these people are the same people that are literally decimating your communities and pumping this nonsense into the youth's eyes and into their ears, and also decimating the community. These is pill poppers, drug dealers, murderers, fucking rapists, all types of shit with these little fucking rappers that die every other week. But y'all want us to say RIP to them. You don't want us to bring up their bad things when they die, because nobody that is of real, like a real level of humanity would kick somebody when they're already dead. Right. Nobody is gonna do that. Y'all are sick.
I saw a video by a young lady who is a university professor, critically applied linguist, anti-racist, equity-minded, feminist pedagogy.
Pedagogy.
I'm not gonna put a name because she's a black woman, and I'm not really trying to go into her character. People have been very triggered about this shit, and for some reason, it hit a lot of people home. But she tweeted, Kevin Samuels told men their worth was in their wallet. He died in a one-bedroom sublet with less than $1,000 to his name. No partner, friend, or offspring willing to claim him. Only his poor mother begging and borrowing to bury his loathsome carcass.
Jeez.
So when I posted a video on Instagram that I'm gonna let y'all hit the video just in case, because not only do I love the followers, but I think it's relevant. I posted this video. I was talking about people like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hearing that Kevin Samuels passed away, and I go on the internet to see, and all I see is people happy that the man is gone. I'm like, huh? Confused. Like, what did this man do to make y'all so happy that he's dead? Like, gone. Does he not have family no more? Like, y'all don't have no respect because you didn't like his opinion on his YouTube show? This man never reached out to nobody to say, hey, you're a piece of shit. People actually called him. Like, they went to him for his advice. And y'all are mad at him? Shouldn't you be mad at the people that called him? I'm confused. And the thing that's crazy to me is I noticed that the women are mad at Kevin Samuels for the advice that he gave other women. But shouldn't you be mad at the women that asked him for his advice? Or maybe you should just mind your business. Like, if he's not done anything to you, I'm confused why you're mad.
So,
Facts.
a dear internet friend reaches out to me that evening after women have been fighting. Women are fighting in the comments, right? I'm doing this movie. I'm minding my business. I responded to two people. Cisco from...
Love and Hip Hop?
No, Cisco, that was on the show. Remember Spanish guy?
Oh, from Uptown.
From
Yeah,
Uptown,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
Guy,
him.
And he stood up for women, and we had a very cordial conversation. And I only responded to him because I knew him. I know him. You know what I'm saying? So he responded, whatever. And then a young lady also responded and said something along the lines. You know, she said a bunch, and I was just like, she said, nobody's celebrating. Nobody's happy. And I was like,
That's not true.
if you
Maybe
Google-
you're not happy.
If you Google on Twitter, you'll see that, yeah, people are actually happy.
Happy memes,
And
gifts
That's
galore.
a little much, right? And so I got a message from a respected internet friend. She probably not following when she sees this, but I just feel like it was just, the messaging was crazy. Voice
We know
messages. It. She says, not you popping veins in your head and neck to defend this man you don't know, LOL, who cares? I said, I was just asking how people are dancing on his grave. And she sent me this.
But I do think that it's important for you as someone who does spend a lot of time, which I would argue like a part of the Protect Black Women tribe, like, right? You celebrate your queen, you lift her up, you highlight the importance of celebrating us.
That.
And while I understand seeing people revel and dance over his grave could bother you, I actually don't think, though, that you should be in the comments arguing with Black women who are actually telling you how they were made to feel.
It's
now, whether or not
psychosis.
he said it to them personally or whether or not he projected opinions and feelings that will last far beyond his body or not, I think that you just should think about your brand in the going back and forth with women in the comments about him.
Let me tell you something right
And
now.
also, too, like, people celebrate ops deaths all the time. People celebrate when an op goes to jail. Like, people do celebrate ops. I know that you don't feel like he's an op, but many people felt that way.
So?
And
And
so
many
I think
people felt
that
like
it's
he
just
wasn't.
important to respect. I understand.
I want people to shut the fuck up.
It's just important to respect everybody else's process may not be your own. And if they have a strong opinion about a man that made them feel a way, then it's your job to respect that. Not to chastise them or make them feel like shit. Because when Kevin Samuels was making women feel like that, I don't know, were you there defending us or questioning it?
Wait. So it gets better. Because I said, hey, I think having an honest opinion is my brand. I certainly didn't go back and forth with anybody, and most certainly haven't argued with anybody in my comments. I'm not sure where you saw that. I think I replied to one lady basically saying, hey, people are celebrating. But I was minding my business, right? I said, I don't have any opinion on that man. It sounds like you think I'm defending him. I'm just wishing death on somebody because you don't like the opinions a bit much. There's a much bigger conversation here, but I'm not going to go back and forth in DMs. We can have that conversation later. And she said,
I wasn't really looking for reductive convo, to be honest with you. I just wanted to share my opinion. But go off.
Oh, but
I
when
care
you
about
share your
and
opinion,
brain,
it's
so that's all.
problematic.
That's all.
Let me tell y'all about accountability. Y'all bitches got me fucked up. Nah, y'all got me fucked up. Because I just need y'all to understand, like, when it comes, and I said this on the all women show that we had, who can check black women? And the answer is no one. No one. We are not perfect. We are not without flaw. We cannot cast the first stone and be the judge and the jury at the same time. Sometimes we are fucking wrong. And that's okay, because that's a part of humanity. You're wrong, ma'am, whomever you are. And most of the people that reacted the way that they reacted on the internet are fucking wrong. Period. So if that's the case, like, come on with this fucking sensitivity shit. Like, I'm still really toxic at my core, and y'all about to make it come out. If nobody say nothing to you, then ain't nobody fucking talking to you. Y'all can listen to all these songs, be called all types of bitches and hoes and sluts and everything, but he not talking about me, so I can still shake my ass. But the one time somebody criticize y'all bitch asses, then it's like, oh no, oh, you hate black women, you hate us all. No. I have never been personally victimized by Kevin Samuels, and if you have and you've never been on his show, you're a fucking moron. Fight me. Fight me. What, like, what's up?
Kind of aggressive.
No, but like, no, come on, son. Like, this shit has to stop. I feel like every fucking week I come on this show and I talk about how mentally ill y'all people are. Every week I come on this show and I'm talking about like, yo, y'all really feel like y'all could talk to people anyway. Y'all could say anything. Y'all could do anything. You're not above reproach. You bitches are not perfect. I'm not perfect. So what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, is everybody okay?
I just feel like,
oh my God.
Fuck y'all.
Disrespectfully.
Yo, I don't know why you think it's okay to hit me up talking about, yeah, I know you protect black women, but you should shut the fuck up, and yeah,
and then don't talk back to me.
Don't say nothing. Like, who you think y'all talking to?
Right. Who the fuck is everybody talking to?
Respectfully, don't text me. Respectfully, like, yo, what's wrong? I don't understand. I'll still do what I want to do for the community. I don't owe y'all nothing. I don't owe you nothing. Kevin Samuels ain't owe you nothing. You do what you do on your side, I'll do what I do on my side, and it's cool. I'm tired of influences. I'm tired of these fake ass relationships. I'm just tired. Leave me alone.
It's very sick.
I'll do me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
No, it's
my daughter
very
is about to graduate from college. I think I've done a great job. You've
done great. You've done great, friend.
So
you've done great, friend.
God
and
bless.
nobody, no human being should be treated that disrespectfully. Period. Everything is a joke to y'all. Y'all got Twitter and lost y'all fucking minds. Y'all got Instagram and lost y'all minds. Y'all feel like y'all can say whatever, do whatever, post whatever, and there's no consequences or repercussions. Y'all really danced on that man's grave like that's not somebody's fucking family member. His mother didn't deserve that shit. His daughter don't deserve that shit. Y'all mad at this man. His mom's found out that her son died on the internet. Right. But when that shit happened with Kobe, everybody was like, oh no, that's so wrong. Don't do that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Humanity is gone. I hope y'all never have fucking kids. I hope y'all never talk to nobody. And I hope Elon Musk shut the whole shit down. Shut it all down.
I think we need to just break.
Pissing me off. Take a fucking break. Fucking bitches. I'm sick of these bitches. You don't understand. No, you don't understand how sick of women I am. I want to live in a bubble with only the people that I like. And I don't want to be around none of these other niggas. Because you other niggas are weird. Can you imagine?
Son, they've been going crazy.
I think this is weird.
I'm just glad that Dodge, you said it. Because you're the one that can say it in the way that you say it.
Nah, fuck that. Say what you want to say, Tron. Tell them bitches they stupid. You stupid bitches.
Tell everybody suck your dick right now.
Tell them that shit. Yeah, I fucked it.
So I'm like,
yeah. What she said.
I don't really know if I want to read this out all the way. But there's something from @Viva Woodlife that says Kevin Samuels is dead. What now? Kevin Samuels was a polarizing figure who was the voice of men who are disenfranchised, unheard, unseen, and unprotected. His messages came at the expense of women who are also disenfranchised, unheard, unseen, and unprotected. Frankly, his messages hurt some and helped others. Does the hurt outweigh the help? Can you chew meat and spit out bones? This is a moment of both reflection and action. If you didn't like his messages and voice, fill the vacuum with yours and make a positive, unifying difference. So what are we going to do, family? Come together at this moment despite differences and find a bridge of understanding for black love and black family? Or will we fall into the trick bag of pettiness and memes? Will we focus on the wedges driven between us and destroy them? To those harmed by his messages and everything that came with it, I don't minimize your hurt. I won't for 1 second say that words don't matter or facilitate harm. Thoughts, ideologies, and messages can and will be weaponized. To deny that is playing on your intelligence. To those inspired by some healthy themes in his messaging, especially those that lack the father or uncle figure in your life, continue on the path of self-improvement and professional growth. I know it hurts to feel seen and heard, only for that to evaporate. So what now? I challenge us all to have the hard but fair discussions about the state of our community and ways that drive positive change. Black men and black women becoming allies versus adversaries and maximize healing and personal growth over victimhood and vitriol. Accountability starts in the mirror. Growth starts within. Healing and change start with listening and respecting yourself first and then others. Action precedes correction. For some, mourn his loss. For others, get it off your chest. Then, let's figure it out together. Wise words from a decent man. Me personally, I think that this entire generation culture that of us. I'm not even talking about them. We talked about them already. Racist shit. We talked about them with all the other things. But us, what are we doing? Where's your kid right now? Have you spoken to them today? When was the last time you made sure that they felt loved? That's where your charge is. This internet shit that we spending so much time on, this ain't our charge. This shit is nothing. It's literally like we're fighting shadows in the matrix, in the dark. Like, what are we doing? Are we actually are we investing in our families, legacies, and our children? They don't have nothing but us. That's really what all of this is. And most of the people who listen to the show is 25, 35, 40, 50, whatever. We actually have kids. We actually have a moment to change the world. It starts in your house. It doesn't start on fucking Twitter.
Instagram. Facts.
It doesn't start on fucking Instagram. All of this shit that we're doing, it's time for us to take charge in our home. What's the word when you count? You go back home and pay attention to your own shit. Make sure that's covered first. Kevin Samuels was talking to women and men. Because if you go to his page,
he was
had
harder on men.
several tabs on men's grooming and training and house, all types of shit that I went to see. I haven't watched the videos, but I saw it. I was like, damn, this nigga has 40, 50 videos in here about men's grooming or, just being a better gentleman, being a better man, and learning how to treat yourself. He also talked down on men. Let's not act like he was just
nasty work.
Misogynist is always talking about women. So,
and I also want to note that he also put black people together, because he had a whole fucking Facebook group where he vetted the people that were in his group, and it resulted in several marriages and engagements. Yes. He literally, and all he talked about was facilitating a positive black family unit, but just doing it the right way and not overlooking the average black man, which many of you women think that that's okay. And I don't think that that's okay. Because the average Joe will be there for you. They will help you. They'll take care of you. They'll take care of your kids. They'll do all of these things. It's okay if you make $100,000 a year and he makes 65. You got it? Like, you're fostering relationships based around money and material things, and then you mad at the messenger. And then y'all wonder why. And then when you see the average Joe with a white woman, y'all all disgusted and despair when she don't give a fuck. Like, y'all gotta stop like we have to stop as a unit, as a community. Like we really have to stop.
And then there's the chatter like, what qualifies him to say all of this shit?
Experience.
A lot of it wasn't even his opinion.
It wasn't.
As a profession, he's an image consultant for men. So the people that he consulted or styled or whatever were the quote-unquote high-valued men. So he has conversations with these quote-unquote high-valued men all the time. He knows what they like. He knows how they date. And women call and ask for his advice. He's like, well, the men that you want, I know them, and this is what they want. So he's just the messenger at that point.
Yes.
Like a lot of the shit wasn't even his opinion. It was like based off of surveys, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
and then a black man that also grew up in the church, he also rooted a lot of his work in that also. He was just like, yo, like, we have strayed really far away from the black family unit. It wasn't like this years ago, and we need to get it back. We need to figure out how to get it back. And it wasn't all negative. It wasn't. Millions of people not going to follow somebody off of just straight negativity. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I have 8 minutes left in this podcast. I think we've done a great job. You guys have re-inspired me to continue with the mission that we're on. Just loving each other. Neither one, both of y'all have mad responsibilities in your personal life. A lot of times, Trom is going to get his daughter from uptown, coming here trying to find a babysitter, and make it over here. He's just replaced his arm blood, his eyes. The nigga's a fucking iRobot in here, and he still makes it here when he can. Dodge has to go to a whole nother state now after state tests. You know what I'm saying? And after dealing, you know, she came in here, she was on a whole administrative meeting. So I just want you guys to understand what is happening here with the people who have continued to say, yo, I'm gonna make it here every week. And it's very rare that we don't make it here. Like, I know there are times where it seems like it's not, but you gotta think about it, 52 times, if not more, if you consider the live shows and traveling, whatever we do, we're here to bring y'all these messages. I want to shout out Carmeli again, and also the hidden ghost in the room. Dodge, I want to take you to homie court.
Go ahead.
How the fuck did you know Chelsea's birthday?
Because I'm a better person than you.
How did you know?
What do you mean, how did I know? I pay attention.
To what? Oh,
Instagram.
Oh, she follows you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, let us follow. I was like, yo, what's your Instagram? Oh, no, I don't post nothing. Like,
she don't. She really don't.
She posted fucking birthday. I didn't know.
It was her birthday.
So now I feel away because this is what I'm talking about. Why you didn't tell nobody it was her birthday?
Huh?
We could have sent her a package, a birthday gift.
I didn't fucking know it was coming up. I saw it and I said, happy birthday.
She's part of the team. Yo, let's get her something. She does a lot of the back end work. No?
Chelsea said, bye, Tahoe, because you follow her.
No, I don't.
Do you even know what her Instagram name is?
No.
Exactly. Because you do follow her.
She's lying.
So now Chelsea's a liar. Everybody's a liar.
She's lying.
Screenshot it, Chelsea. Screenshot it, Chelsea.
She's lying. In any case, happy birthday, Chelsea.
Happy birthday,
I just wanted to say happy birthday to you and tell you how much we appreciate you. We appreciate your diligence. We appreciate how much you do. She sent a screenshot?
She said, meanwhile, I'm here because I DM Tahoe on IG.
That doesn't mean I follow you. And
Screenshot it, Chelsea.
That was months. That was a year or change ago.
It was not a year ago. We
I
hired Chelsea in
behind
September. You probably already followed her.
Son, she's lying.
Chelsea.
You're fired.
Stop. And then you fire her every week. When you have that's not your authority. This guy is
She'd be like,
sick.
no, I'm not.
She's like, no, I'm not.
Let's go into I think that she sent us the cap and no caps. And I want to get Dodge out of here, so let me see if I can get into them. Yes. Oh, that's what you said. She really, man.
Turn up, Chelsea. Sing your fucking proof, nigga.
All right, come on, here we go.
Yeah,
Cap
it's in
or
the
no
chat.
Cap? At just be me 615. Why do y'all be putting where are y'all? Why are y'all Facebook people on Twitter?
They be screenshotting shit up from Facebook and putting it on Twitter.
No, this is a whole Twitter. And anybody that has these weird ass numbers after their name, I'm like, what's wrong with you? You don't get how we work here?
Psychosis.
What the fuck is wrong with you? 0615, greatest year ever. Bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Dudes dating a body, women dating a pocket. That's why everyone's unhappy.
Facts. No cap.
Yeah, no cap.
I want to see if I can argue with this.
Go ahead, try. Broke boys
I
don't
can't
deserve
argue
no
with it.
pussy. I know that's right.
I think women do date for their financial expectations. A lot do. A lot do. But I will challenge that. No, that's cap.
How so?
Because social media ain't real. These chicks talking all that shit on Instagram and they baby daddy be dead broke. Niggas be fucking with talking all this shit about looking for bodies and they baby mamas be dead popped. Like we say all that shit on social media, but it don't be real. It's literally just the Matrix. It's Neo flying when literally he's really Dilbert. He's at the desk, but in
Not
the Matrix,
Dilbert.
he's flying around, fighting and dodging bullets, and that's what social media is. People ain't really living like that. There ain't enough. There ain't enough. Well, now they buying.
I get that because it was a generalization. I usually hate those, but so these people. So I think that the folks that do live like that make up a majority of the ones that are in unhappy or unsuccessful relationships. So that's where I'm like, all right, I'll agree with it. I'll allow it.
I respect your opinion. I think that you aren't on social media enough. Like, cause all right, in your personal life, do dudes date bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you win. And women are dating pockets.
I don't.
Pockets and potential.
Because none of them niggas is giving nobody no money. Not one of your friends.
So.
Not one of
From
your
what
friends.
I know, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, just because a woman dates a man with money don't mean they're expecting a cash app.
For money.
They just want a nigga that got money.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they want him to like cut a check to her directly. Like they just want a nigga that got money or has nice things. That don't mean that they get it.
Are you saying that they dating these niggas just because they have money?
I think it's a big factor.
A lot of our friends look like we had money for a long time, but they have no money.
Right. So, and that's why I say it's a generalization, but it's a generalization to the unsuccessful relationships.
All right. That's a whole different convo. Booga. Women be at home bored as fuck and still don't want to be bothered with nobody.
Facts.
Cap or no cap?
No cap.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess that's no cap.
I'm going to say cap because it's not only women. I be bored as shit and don't want to fuck with nobody.
Facts.
It's a whole post that I made about being an introvert, extrovert, and people was like, "Oh, that's not really what it means." Shut up! I don't care. Shut up! Shut up! You correcting ass bitch. Shut up! All right. I go out. When I go out, I get anxiety about being out. It feels weird. I don't like really being around. It feels weird trying to talk to people. I don't really want to talk to nobody. They're like, "Oh, but you be on Instagram all day." Yeah, I'm on my phone in my house in
By
my
myself,
car.
right?
By myself. It's different. But when I have to perform, to put on for this character that I put on for Instagram or for the internet, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's the things that happen to me in the street or if it's the fact that I've just been looking at my phone for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Been looking at my phone. So now this is the only reality that I really know. I don't know. But anytime I'm like supposed to be going out on a date or something, if it's not my girl, whatever. Oops, sorry.
Huh?
Well,
You go on dates with friends.
yeah, things like that.
okay.
Anytime there's a date or something like that, like, yo, come on, I'm like, oh God.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, like can't wait till it's over. I'm always waiting for the right moment to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna see y'all later. You know what I'm saying? All right, it was great. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know,
I have to agree with that.
yeah, I get into that, and I get into that vibe. At Vitamin D, I think she has a fat ass. Let me see. Yeah, she does. She has a great ass. At Vitamin D, what? What?
Nothing.
Says a man packing a spend the night bag is a turnoff. Real niggas put on the same clothes from yesterday. At B Mac responds, chill. My girl gonna smell that I was at your house.
People are fucking ridiculous.
I get it.
That's a good comeback.
I get it. But where else was you if you spent the night? Was you in your car? You ever pour liquor on yourself to disguise the smell? You never poured liquor on yourself to disguise the smell?
Nah.
You never poured liquor on your dick, on your jeans?
Nah, that's wild.
Oh, nigga, I poured Henny all over myself.
But I'll go wash my dick in the sink though.
Where, downstairs?
Yeah, before I go,
before you go upstairs?
before I go in the bedroom. Yeah.
No, I poured liquor all over myself.
I never did that.
Yeah, absolutely. What? Why are you looking like this? Weird. I told you about the time I peed on my baby mother?
Huh?
What? So I come in the house, pissy drunk. I go to sleep. She's asleep in the bed. I go to sleep next to her, pissy drunk. But I used to pee the bed when I was drunk. So I wake up.
Be careful who y'all have kids with.
And I peed the bed. But she's wet too.
Oh, damn.
So I grabbed one of the beers that I had and I poured it all over me and all over her. And she wakes up like, what the fuck? And so when I was pouring it, I kind of like leaned it on her like I was asleep. Like I fell asleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to when you're drinking.
Yeah.
And I just poured it all over the bed first. And then I just finished her with the rest of it. And so she got up like, oh my God. I'm like, huh? Oh shit, yo, my bad. She probably knows by now I talk some shit, but yeah,
that's
I didn't want to
hilarious.
know I peed on her.
Right, that's a good one.
Rather date a drunk than a nigga that pees in the bed.
Right.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Yo, you're sick.
That's fucking smart as hell.
This nigga is like, like you're diabolical. Like the shit that comes in your head. Like you're really a
I
villain.
couldn't have her running around telling you, this nigga peed in the bed.
Right.
Bitch ass nigga. She's already calling me all types of other names. Couldn't have her running down the block talking about I peed on her.
Word.
By mistake. At least being on purpose. Okay?
Not you pee in a bed at your big grown age. Yuck.
I read a tweet. Now I'm going into the next cap or no cap. I got two more before I could let Dodge go. Damn.
And we got a listener letter.
Damn, we got 1 million. Yo.
Oh, it's the same one.
Chelsea be doing yeah, we did that.
Okay.
Already. Chelsea, you be doing a great job. Getting a new booty when you wasn't even washing the old one is crazy as fuck. That's
no
crazy.
cap.
Black people today watching slave movies. They would have had to kill me.
They be lying like shit.
Cap. Them stepdads finna fuck the shit out of your baby mamas tonight or for Mother's Day.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Black women at Shea Butter Hun says black women talk about black men's toxic behavior all the time. But if you dare speak the truth about their toxic behavior, you'll be shamed into silence. No one is allowed to criticize black women for their toxic behavior, not even black women themselves, and Kevin Samuels proved it.
No fucking cap.
Super no cap. Like Dodge already said that whole point. That's right on.
He said super this nigga here.
Super no
He
cap.
don't fuck with black bitches. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, come on. It's a show. It's a show.
You gotta say.
I don't say that shit outside. Come on. It's a fucking show. Shut up. At The Real Juicy J says, there is nothing wrong with paying a woman's bills. We got to stop this bullshit.
No
What
cap.
bullshit.
Not paying bills.
Please watch the YouTube. The nigga thought about where he was for a second. He looked around like.
You could pay a little phone bill or something.
Listen, I agree. There's nothing wrong with paying a woman's bills, but I didn't know that there was an issue with the latter.
Yeah, niggas be like, I ain't paying no bills, bitch.
Right. What's wrong with that? There's nothing
Everything.
wrong with paying a bill.
Stop
There's
calling
nothing
me
wrong
all
with
day
not
if
paying
you're
a
gonna
bill.
pay my
So this is
phone
what I
bill.
want to know. This is what I want to know. Why is it that it's accepted to throw hundreds of dollars at women you don't know at the strip club, but not throw hundreds of dollars out of women that you sleep next to and you love?
It's all accepted. Do what you want. That's my strategy. I'm like, listen, don't knock the niggas that don't have it. Dodge already let us know, like, the niggas that makes $100 grand and better, 6 figures, are like what, 10%? I don't know the math.
Something
But
like
you
it.
can't expect all of these niggas in the dating pool to be paying all of these women's bills. Where's the money coming from? Like, the shit just don't make it. The math ain't mathing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I respect it. So you're saying if you broke, you ain't got it. If
Yeah.
you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you got it,
If
fuck
you
it. Do what you want.
If you want to pay the woman's bills, knock yourself out. If you can't
But you
or you
got
don't
it.
want to,
You got it.
I don't got it.
Trump just lies so effortlessly on this show. Like, it just like spews out. Trump.
First of all,
Trump.
let's not act like I'm cheap with my lady. Like
Trump,
she
you
don't
the
have to beg
richest
for
nigga
nothing.
in the
She's good.
room.
I take care of my woman. But for what's out there, you know what's another good quote? The real quality women don't ask for a man to pay his bills 9 times out of 10.
Bill. Right.
Pay her bills 9 times out of 10. Like the real woman that's doing their shit and they independent and they making their own, they don't walk around with their hand out talking about pay all my bills.
All right, but what does he do then?
He may pay it anyway. But it's a difference between...
So that's what the messaging is.
Between wanting it and needing it.
So my messaging is there's nothing wrong with either side of it. I don't understand where the
messaging
discourse is.
Stop acting. Okay. I respect it. I'm not big. Hey guys, Mr. Let Go. I'm not. I don't even know what that means. So maybe I am, but that's not your business because I'm doing my own thing. Great episode, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We did. Do we have a listener letter? No, we did it already.
We did
Where
it
everybody's
already.
good. There's a million other topics. Trav, I didn't get you a topic I meant to. I didn't. The whole fat phobic. If you're fat, if you want to lose weight, you're fat phobic.
Huh?
You want to hear that real quick?
No, I don't. That sounds stupid as hell.
Homegirl was like, if you want to lose weight, then that's fat phobia. And
Good, yes. I'm afraid of being fat. I don't want to be fat. Yes, I'm fat phobic.
fuck
Deal
y'all.
with it.
The internet, fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all respectfully, disrespectfully.
I'm tired of y'all. Fuck it. Okay? Yes, we're fat phobic. It is what it is. Well, I'm not. She is.
I am.
Whoever is. But it
I
is
don't
what
want
it
to be
is.
fat.
And what's the problem with that?
Nothing.
It's like health issues and all that attached to it.
I don't give a fuck about the health issues. I just don't want to be fat. I want to be a bad bitch like everybody else.
It's some fat, bad bitches, though. Some bad, fat bitches. I think
few.
Lizzo's a bad bitch.
I like Lizzo a lot. And then y'all bitches on the internet was talking shit about Lizzo. Like, oh, she always looks so crazy. She never gonna find a man till she popped out with her nigga, you lonely bitches.
I just don't like that she, like...
What?
Like, you're an artist...
Megan.
But are you dope because you're an artist, or do you, like dope because you're fat?
No, she's not dope because she's fat. She's
It's like
dope
all you
because
do is
she's
make
pretty
music. You do things 'cause
and
I'm
she's
fat.
an artist.
I'm fat.
No.
You're an artist.
No, she does
Like,
the
Missy
same
never
shit.
had to be like, yo, I'm fat.
But
to be
Lizzo
Missy.
don't say that she fat. The problem that people have with Lizzo
Missy
is
was fat.
she was fat. OD fat.
I was dating Missy when she was fat. Go ahead. So shameless.
The-
I'm leaving.
Yes, I remember that. The atrium.
Yo, you remember?
Wait, you was dating Missy?
Yeah. Nigga, we was long distance booze and all that. Facts. So shameless. So shameless.
So she not a lesbian?
She's both. She was all that. What's
Yeah, I think all these years I always thought she was just a lesbian.
Yeah. That nigga be Christmas. Yeah. Hey. I'm shameless. So shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take a girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless. So shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas on. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at cheese, hoping that she don't notice. Titty sit right, that ass be poking. I'm sitting in front cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take a girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take a girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless.
So that was you when you was like, if you worked it, let me work it. She was talking about you. Nah, friend,
I go to the hotel. She got the Miss Superfly leather shit on the bed. The whole big ass outfit on the bed.
Look at Jessica.
Up at the hotel?
Probably.
Look at Jessica. Jessica said, wait, when I was her assistant from 2006 to 2008.
I feel like it was before that. Yeah.
This was. When was I working at?
You was at the atrium. That had to be the late 90s, right? Early 2000s at best.
Late 90s. I wasn't in the street yet. I was not on no street yet. I was. It had to be like 98, 97. Something like that.
And you was fucking Missy?
I never beat. I got mad at her because she didn't want to share her weed with me.
Excuse me? Excuse?
I cursed her the fuck out. Her and her little cousin. I cursed him and her out, and I almost popped on that nigga. I jumped on the train and went home.
Because she didn't want to share her weed with you.
We went to the movies to see Sphere.
Okay.
When did Sphere come out?
Oh, wow.
When did Sphere
Let's Google
come out?
that.
The movie Sphere.
God. You really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Son, the life you live. Why you ain't talk about her views from the ex?
She wasn't my ex. 1998. We went to the movie to see Sphere. And she put the blunt. Turn on the Zoom so that these people can talk, please. When she put the blunt in the cup,
Okay.
so that they're smoking weed out the cup. So she's passing it back and forth to her cousin. So boom. First of all, it started off outside. It started off at the hotel because now I'm in the hotel with her. We chilling. The Superfly outfit is on the bed. We talking da. But she had another hotel room or suite or whatever. So she kept going to the other room. Her cousin's like, "Yo, you gonna go to the movie with her?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go. It's cool." I thought he was arranging a ride for us or some shit. He's coming. So now it's both of them in the car. I'm in the back seat. Why am I in the back seat?
Yeah, that's
She
wrong.
treated you like a hoe.
Yeah, but it's him driving, her in the passenger seat. Of course, I had to be in the back seat. So I'm in my head about it, but I'm like, all right, it is what it is.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
He's driving.
It is what it is. We get to the what's her name? She walks up to the counter. She buys a ticket for him and her. Then I gotta go buy my own ticket. My problem is this. I would have bought all 3 tickets if that's the case, even back then, but I was dead pop. But why you ain't ask if I wanted a ticket? I could have just slid you the money. I don't know, but you bought the ticket for them and then stood to the side and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a ticket too. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's weird. You treat me like a sucker. I know I'm dating Missy, bitch. Don't act like that. You know what I'm saying?
She treated you like the third wheel.
Yeah.
And
like
the
you
cousin
dating
is-
On
Missy.
your
Yeah.
own date.
So now we go to the, what's her name? She buys the nigga the food. The counter, popcorn,
Oh,
buys
concession.
the soda, steps to the side. I go get me something. We all walk in. They sit next to each other in the movies. I sit behind them because now I'm tight. I feel it. You know me, I feel it. They start smoking the blunt. They passing the blunt back and forth to each other. Then she gonna pass it to me one time. I smoke. She never passed the shit back.
She would have been better off not passing it at all than to pass it
we
one
got
time.
outside. She was like, "So what you about to do?" I was like, "Bitch, don't play with me. Fuck is you talking about what I'm about to do?" I slapped this nigga. Went off. He come running down the block. Yo, she really like you though. I'm like, yo, babe, bro, get the fuck away from me. I don't know who y'all think y'all talking to. And went down the train station. Yeah, 14th Street. Went right down the train station. Took the train home. Fuck you, Trav. And all of y'all. Barked her ass the fuck out. I ain't get no more care packages. She used to send me all types of t-shirts, hats, DVDs, CDs, all that shit. I was tight.
Okay if I leave this ending on the video on YouTube?
Yeah. I was tight. Fuck that. You gonna learn today.
Did you stop listening to her music after that?
Nah. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. The funny thing is I had all her exclusive shit before it came out. She sent me all that shit.
So you could have kept on going.
What do you mean kept on going?
You could have been Missy's bitch.
Yeah. Fact.
Why you fucked that up for us?
Right.
You wasn't thinking down the line. You wasn't thinking ahead.
We could have passed.
We could have had mad shit. You selfish.
Yep.
You fumbled the
Nigga,
bag.
when I tell you, she used to hit me from China. She used to hit me from everywhere. She used to call me, yo, get on Skype or get on whatever. Call me, all that.
Wow. You saw her titties?
Nah, I never seen her naked. That was the day. I knew it was that day that we were supposed to do something.
Oh.
But I did. Fuck you. Fuck both of y'all. Plus, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't sure if she was gonna try to fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going home.
How do you know how she had sex?
Oh shit.
How do you know what she's looking for?
Yeah.
How do you know?
You are
how-
wild, okay? You are wild.
Bro.
I was scared. Cause she's like, yo, I'm a lot. You don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bend over like she's Missy.
You're fucking ridiculous. No, you're fucking ridiculous.
Fuck it, I'm here.
Yeah.
You was gonna let Missy peg you.
Yo, cause you don't know what she's into.
I don't know if I asked you this then, or if we talked about this, but I feel like you weren't attracted to her. Were you dating her because she was Missy?
Yeah.
Right? It was that thing too.
You was such a slut.
Nah, it's a thing. Like Missy's dope. Like she's a dope person. Like how you gonna not date Missy?
And
if
she
you
was a
got the
dope
opportunity?
person. She was nice. We talked for hours. Like, bitch was dope. But she's Missy. Like,
yeah, she not
what
like.
are you gonna do? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But she the access to this lifestyle is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, Kayla fuck with fucking P.
Yeah.
She knows she's not really attracted to P, but the access to that lifestyle. Look at her life now. Kayla was on the timeline with us. Kayla Will, I don't know if you know who that is, but she was on timeline with us. Got with that nigga, she ain't retweet me since. Bitch don't answer her at none of that.
A mess.
Oh, shit.